Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining us. Really sorry that we're a little bit late. The internet, the systems in here, they've been a wee bit buggy over the last couple of days. I don't know if there was an attempted bot assault or something like that. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, guys, we are here. We are live and we're going to be doing a couple of things tonight. We're going to have some fun, hopefully. We've got a couple of rewards to win. We were at it in the midweek and we've won, guys, and we've pulled out two Tier 2 rares. Now, it's not just any old Tier 2 rares, but we've managed to pull them out of the plus divisions where we're combining rares and super rares. So it normally means we get to the top of the pools. We get the better players that are available for selection. And we've also scooped ourselves $250, which is good crack for a midweek, which we never ever plan on ever like winning anything significant. So with the new layout on Sorare, I'm not too sure how I can show you the lineups dead quickly. I think it's easy enough once we get going. But this is a special game week, guys, because we're opening the rewards tonight. Okay, so this team finished in 24th. Now I managed to get to Celtic Park to see this game live, thanks to the guys at Sorare for hooking us up with tickets. We gave away a ticket on Twitter as well. Make sure to follow me on all social media, because if we're able to give tickets away, we're going to try and spread it around as many places as possible. All the links are in the description of this video where you can find me everywhere. Quinny 3001 normally gets you quite close. But we finished in the top 25. Over 400 points. We got every decisive basically available. And I'm going to be really happy to see what this card is, because it's a special night, So if this is a special card, then, I'll be quite chuffed to keep it. And, it'll have a storied history at FC Barcelona, as will this team finished 10th, guys. We finished 10th in Champion Euro Rare Plus. Wirtz, triple assist and a goal. What a guy. Lucas Martinez Quatra also played on Thursday night, assist in the first 10 minutes and a goal in the last 10 minutes. A lot of AA, a 100-point score from him. His competitive debut, fantastic. And obviously Braze is still the main guy at Sociedad. And they managed to just about carry Oblak and Oyarzabal with them into the top 10, which was beautiful. We missed out. Oh my God, there's been an Opta adjustment. We've missed out by 5 points. We missed out by 10 last time I checked. We missed out by 5 points on the Super Freshie. That is a kick in the teeth. And so basically, if this team hit 280 points, we would get $200 paid out. Same as this, cap 240, but in the rare level, it's at $50, and we hit that target. We hit 293 points overall. Castellanos winning a penalty. Captain Russell, double decisive Ferran Torres, which was great to see. And that has yielded us these lovely rewards. Now, once we've opened these rewards up, we're going to get stuck in and watch the beginning of this game week. I've got some amazing teams going out, and we've got some fantastic matches on tonight. So after we open up the rewards, we're going to get comfy. We might even have a wee special guest or two dropping in, who knows. And, we're going to watch the games together. We'll have the screens up, we'll look at Sorare data. And the great thing about watching, when we do the watch-alongs, we've not done one in a long while, but we can watch decisives trickle in and AA accumulate. It's good fun. So I think the first thing we'll open is the coins. So this is not like real money. This is just for the club shop on Sorare to like get boosts and jerseys, signed jerseys, and, maybe other stuff that will come. So 1,800 is a good amount. It buys a couple of boosts, and it's about 10% of a shirt probably. This should be our $50 for that 240 rare team with Ferran Torres and Castellanos in it. This will be our money for finishing. So this is $100 for finishing in that 10th position with the team with Wirtz and Quatra in it. So nice wee $100 works into be £82 in my currency, which is cool. And then in the All-Star Rare Plus, we're finishing 25th, we get the same amount. So lovely jubbly, a couple of quid coming into the club this week, which is great. Now, it's all about the Tier 2s. Now, Tier 2, guys, the way it works with the tier system is stars are what it says on the tin. It's Mbappe, it's Bellingham, it's Haaland, it's Mbappe, Messi. You know them all, the stars of the show. Then you then get Tier 1s who are maybe on the pitch almost as good as those guys, but maybe aren't the top end. And then Tier 2 and Tier 3, Tier 4, Tier 5. It's a gradual scale all the way to the guys that just don't play football. Now, there's a bit of a mixture that comes into the tier system in terms of how valuable they are on the market, as well as how well they score in the game. So that does skew it as well. But typically, it's the stars are the guys and then down the way from there. So Tier 2s, I normally have a lot of success with Tier 2s in terms of their cards that I really enjoy and I'm really happy with. I don't know which one to open up first of all, guys, but before we do open them, as some of you guys will know, Sorare own and control the internet. And if you want to get better pack luck, when you open up your own rewards, when you're deploying your teams, when you're picking your captain, Sorare will know if you've liked the stream or not. By liking the stream, they'll actually give me better luck and getting a better reward, and then you get better luck rewards as well when it comes back around. So if you haven't already yet, guys, hit the like button, drop the fist bumps, the trophy emojis, all that good stuff in the live chat. I'll get into the live chat for fist bumps and all that good stuff once we've opened the rewards up, but we're a wee bit behind schedule. I've not even done the starting 11s, and the games have kicked off. So I'm a wee bit behind it on it. So I don't know which one to open up first of all. Let's have a look. So the tier 2, I think we'll open this one first, right? Captain Wirtz, Quattro, finishing top 10. This should be a really good, oh no, maybe that's the one we open second. Let's open the Celtic one first, right? So this is for finishing top 25 in All-Star Plus. He's Japanese, that's fitting. It's a goalkeeper that plays for Yokohama. It's Jun Ishimori. Now, I don't know much about Jun Ishimori, I'm not going to lie. And I'm not too sure what the situation of the J-League is at the moment. I'm pretty sure we were just talking about it not being on for much longer, but a goalkeeper is a goalkeeper, and it goes for 0.178, decent kind of market rate. He seems to be the guy. Fine, okay. It's a goalkeeper, isn't it? So Jun Ishimori, fine. We'll lock him in, and we'll see what we do with him. Excellent. So I don't know how I feel about that. I was hoping that was going to be a bit better, so I could be a bit more like, yeah, the Celtic guys won that, the Atletico Madrid game. But hey, I don't have any J-League goalkeepers, so maybe we keep him. Tier 2 for finishing 10th in champion. He's Argentinian. He plays in defence for someone we don't know. Christian Romero. Oh, Tottenham. We're about to watch Tottenham. Scenes. That's a great reward. How well is he scoring at the moment? But, I'm well made with that. Well made with that. Let's see. I think that's because Tottenham's logo is white. And then on that white circle, we don't really get to see it. Now, his form recently, if we just look at the last 3 months, this is since Ange has been in town. Overall, we like that, don't we? 2 100s, 4 90+ scores. Yeah, I think we like a bit of that for a tier 2, don't we? I really wish the Celtic guys won him, but Lucas Martinez, Quattro, Wirtz, all those guys. Braze, great victory. And market price-wise, at the moment, wow, he goes for more than the goalkeeper there. So very, very good champion card. I'm actually quite buzzing with that, guys. Let me know what you think in the chat. Jun Ishimori and Christian Romero, tier 2 midweek rewards. I think they're solid W's. And we can see they've been added into the collection. Now, Ishimori is not 3D, but Romero is. That's my first rare Premier League 3D card, I think. That's brilliant. I love a bit of that. Look at those scores. Yes, please. International utility as well, just for an extra bit of fun between him and Quattro, actually. Like, I might end up with some sort of Argentinian defensive play, which is cool. Now, we might have a guest joining us. I don't know if he's with us yet. He's not. But I think it's about that point of the night, guys, where I've got some teams running now. We've just won Christian Romero, which is lovely jubbly. But we've got some teams running tonight. The games we've got about to play, or we've got playing at the moment, Tottenham and Girona. I've got a lot of Girona, as you guys know. We've got Couto, we've got Ivan Martin, we've got Yangel Herrera captain. They're all starting, they're all running. And I don't think I have anything in the Tottenham game, but obviously now I've got the Romero. I think Harry, who might be joining us, has something. We've got Savio there, another 23 team, which is a big hope for this game week. Eo Tanaka, who was a last-minute deadline day inclusion, if memory serves me right, got a goal in the 90th minute as captain. Manu Sanchez is playing tonight as well. So we've got a couple of guys knocking around that we can be watching out for and paying attention to. It's good, some good Friday night action. So let's have a look, and I'll set this screen up for you guys. We'll have the Girona one on screen for a moment, and then I'll go and get the Tottenham one as well, because that's going to be a wee bit. Take me a second to get. So the game week games. Yeah, games. That's what we want. And then we want to find the Tottenham game. Boom. And then we can share this tab. Awesome. Now I'm going to put this wee bit here. So nothing's happened yet. Nothing has happened of note. So we're 6 minutes into the game. I'm going to get my screen set up so I can start watching the games. And you guys will need to keep me right with. Oh, I need to get my headphones on because Harry will join us maybe somebody else. Maybe I was thinking about if we see anyone in the chat tonight. Maybe send a few wee invites out. We'll see who joins us. I don't think the desktop audio should come through. Guys, you need to tell me as soon as you hear any audio, if any's coming through for you. I do giveaways. Yes, I do. Right, I'm going to turn this volume down. I'm going to need to turn it right down until I need it, actually, because it's going to be very distracting. And then we'll put Palace Tottenham. We'll get that we'll put that on this screen here so I can see that. And I'm looking at camera, which is you guys, but you guys will actually be over here. Best streamer. Thanks very much, Josh. I do giveaways all the time. And if that's your criteria, then yeah, I'm definitely a good one. So both games are quite lively at the moment, actually. Celta Vigo, I've got former Crystal Palace goalkeeper playing for them tonight, Vincent Guaita. And at Tottenham, 2 seconds. How do I'm trying to work out. I've got screens everywhere. Just want to make sure I've done this as well as I could. Where is the actual page with the Tottenham stuff? There it's there. Right, so let's put that over here. Okay, cool. Awesome. I think we're all set up and ready to go. I'm interested. I'm very much looking forward to catching up on your guys. I've changed that screen, so I don't know if it's maybe resized it. Yeah, it has, hasn't it? Oh, yeah. Silly move, Quinny. Don't do that. Right, so we're going to need to put that back over here. It's going to cover the Tottenham or the Girona game for me at times. There we go. Right, sorted. Are you playing Edward, Quinny? No, I didn't. I put him in a training buddy for tonight. I didn't use him myself. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to watching a bit of handball tonight. I'm looking forward to seeing a bit of Girona. I'm looking forward to watching, obviously, the Unique and a few of the other guys playing tonight. And I've got 2 games. I've got them on this PC tonight because I thought this could be nice and comfy. I'll just sit here. I can have 2 screens in front of me. And yeah, we can get nice and comfy and going for it. But yeah, let's see what you guys were saying. 1-off jersey is a shame, but great pool. 1-off jersey, man. Oh, I was 1 number off. Is that with Christian Romero? Oh, bummer. Surprised he's only a tier 2. Says Ricky Lomas. 2 great pools. Good luck, Quinny. Thanks very much, guys. I hope he's liked and I hope he's Mona Girona indeed. I think it's a wee bit of Mona Girona and Harry Boy's here as well. Good to see you. Deek's in the house, my man. Good to see you all. Oh, that was me from earlier, being a bit late. Sorry, guys, but I think I've caught up with the chat. Oh, good shot early on there from Palace. We're seeing a wee replay there of that. But yeah. Oh, I wonder what happens if I do this. No, I don't want to see that much of me. But yeah, so I'm quite happy with those rewards. I don't know how to. Let me just fix this screen a bit. Let's see. Live action. Attempt saved. Odson Edward with a right-footed shot on target. Assisted by Schlupp. So attempted assist for Schlupp coming in. Some nice points early doors. Joe Ward on a 47 already in the opening exchange. And Vicario on a 46 there, as I say, shot on target from Eddie. Gets him up to 38 points as well. And in the Girona match, not much AA ticking up at the moment. Yangel Herrera and LAX Garcia are ticking up alongside Blind, actually. And it was a bit of a surprise for me to see Couto and Arnaud in the same lineup. So I'll be interested to see how that shakes out, certainly. But so far, not much seems to be going on in the game in Spain as by comparison. There's a wee bit more life in this Crystal Palace match very early on. And yeah. Sadly, can't get jersey mints as rewards anymore. Yeah, I think that's pretty much been done away with at this point, hasn't it? We are live on Twitter and on Twitch tonight, guys, as well. So whenever you are joining the stream tonight, if you could just hit a like. If you don't subscribe to the channel already, please do, for more content like this as well as much more stuff. But I was thinking, guys, this is going to be a really special game week because if we get some action from Girona, who I'm most excited about watching tonight, like Tottenham's fun, right? But it's... yeah, it's Tottenham. It's not. I've not got any cards in there, right? For this game week, Girona, I've got 3 cards in the same team, banging together. A big team that I'd love to bang. I'd love to see bang. And a few times we've not done a watch along for a while, but when we watch along throughout a game week, or when we get a watch along kind of situation like this, normally the game week happens for me. We had some great fortune there of going to the game midweek and. obviously we've picked up a reward there. We've got the Ishimori. Any word on when Eze and Elise are back? I think it's kind of soonish. I think they're both back training. I don't know. Let's have a look. Are they on the bench tonight? I don't suppose they are if you're asking me that, but let's have a wee peek just in case. No, they're not. Just had to confirm there. Matthias Franca. I'm looking forward to seeing. There's a little bit of hype around him. And I'll be interested to see how he gets on tonight. Certainly. Palace are doing a pretty tidy job of, trying to get out their half and forcing Tottenham to bring them down. I was saying this to somebody earlier today that as much as I'm a big Ange Ball guy, big Ange fan in general, I also like Roy Hodgson a lot, and I wouldn't be surprised if wily old Roy did get one in on over Ange, if Ange was going to drop points, if it was to somebody like Hodgson. It wouldn't surprise me, basically, is what I was kind of thinking. Looking forward to seeing Sarr tonight. Yeah, it's been very busy, and we've did a few Tottenham videos on the channel, and but see, between him and Sarr, there's a lot of this Tottenham team that when I watch it, you can just say Celtic players' names, and it feels like virtually the same bloody team in a lot of ways. But see, when it does come to Bissouma and Sarr, that dynamic is much different than what Ange did at Celtic. I think those players are just much more mobile and just much more, let's say, multifaceted, a wee bit more capable to a greater degree being an all-round midfielder. And subsequently, you see Sarr taking up some crazy positions in defensive and attacking areas as well as Bissouma. So I do feel that Ange Ball's kind of developed in the Premier League, and I think that's been a big part of the reason for the success. Because even if you did the tapes and watched Celtic, some of the movement that Spurs do is a bit different. The personnel is different. They've got a different goalkeeper style. The defense is totally different. A big problem Ange had at Celtic was a lot of the players got injured a lot. Guys were out and all the rest of it. We generally do have quite horrible luck with keeping the full best 11 fit. And so far, for the first how many games is this the 9th game of the season? It's Tottenham have had pretty much everyone fit, fingers crossed, touch wood for them and all that. There's big Christian Romero stroking the ball about the back, loving life. He knows he's an FC Barcelona, and he probably got the notification from his agent earlier tonight that the deal was done and he was inbound on a reward transfer. So yeah, he's buzzing. You can see he's got an extra little kind of pep in his step tonight. Girona are trying to press Celta Vigo. Celta Vigo with Rafa Benitez has been playing this kind of 3-5-2, but it's kind of like three other guys are up front, but they're not. It's kind of weird. Bamba and Aspas are always playing off Larsson, but Bamba can be quite deep, and even Larsson sometimes can be in odd positions that you wouldn't expect him to be in for a target man. So I'm very defensive under Rafa. They've not really found their cutting edge yet. Bamba does seem to be the man that's going to do something for them, whereas normally that's been exclusively Diego Aspas. But Girona now are just walking the ball out of defence with David Lopez and Daley Blind at the moment, and Arnaud Martinez. Since Arnaud Martinez has came into the team and Couto has really levelled up, Girona have been able to create this back three, back five thing as well. But with the quality on ball that Arnaud has and that Daley Blind has, and then David Lopez in the middle is just like the captain, kind of veteran of the Girona team, is the sweeper of the two. They've got a good balance, very formidable. And then the attacking wide players, whether it be Gutierrez as a fullback, Savio, Siganikov, who's injured at the moment, they've got really good options up and down the line. And then in the middle of the pitch, man, Alex Garcia, everyone loves to watch him play football. There's just no getting away from that. He's quality, being that orchestrator. And then there's a lot of quality in the team around it. Also, I'm biased with the guys I've got cards for, but they've got a lot of good stuff good up there. And then Big Dovbike is up front as a target man. Sometimes it could be Stuani. Last year it was Castellanos, Tati, who is now at Lazio. So, Girona are in good shape. And, Celta Vigo do match them up man for man. And again, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe Rafa got a number on Girona tonight against the run of play. They need a win. They've not been scoring goals. But we've got a deadly free kick here in the 14th minute, 15th minute, depending on how you think of it. And for Tottenham, Maddison and Bissouma standing over it. It must be about 35 yards out. Palace have got a 5-man wall. Bissouma does nail it. He lined up to nail it. And it's a conversion. It's went over the post. Really sorry to hear that. You Never Walk Alone family, big fan of you and Sorare. Thank you very much, mate, and how you are. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the content here, my man. Stish finished. Stish got a goalkeeper. I'm not going to tell you who he got. He got the most trophy goalkeeper for being on a podium. If you think, I finished on a podium, I hope I don't win a goalkeeper. Who's the goalkeeper you think you would win in a midweek? That's who Stish got. You're probably right. And yes, a comment earlier from Ryan Dino about watching out for Sarr tonight. We've got a corner here for Girona. In the 16th minute, this could be a dangerous opportunity. I wonder who's going to be taking it. Big Dovbik has got the camera on him. And it's Alex Garcia swinging it in on the right foot. Yangel Herrera jumps for it, goes over him to the back post for Savio. Edge of the box, swings it in. Vincent Guaita with the punch away to clear it. And then Jan Couto and Miguel Gutierrez are on the halfway line to clear it. Recycle possession and get Savio back on the ball, back on the front foot. He's running down the left with two men round him. He dices inside by a third man. Bamba comes across, wins possession back, and Celta Vigo are transitioning down that same side. They've lost possession. It's died out. Something very similar has been happening in the Tottenham game. Not too sure the full passage of play, but Kulusevski's on the right wing. He's chopped it with a cross all the way to the back post for Richarlison, who's knocked it down. And Maddison with a volley. It goes over the post. Poor finish from Maddison. Great play from Spurs overall. I say poor. Maddison has just been so good. And yeah, you think he's got it over the ball there, but he's still got under it and he's just lofted it right high. Really nice tempo of play building up in both matches now, 16 minutes in. So good to see that. I'm just going to change screen for you guys. Let's see some AA scores in the Girona match. Let's see how that's going. 18 minutes in. None of my guys really kicking on. Arnau Martinez leading the way now for Girona. And Celta Vigo, Kevin Vazquez on a 40 catches the eye. I'm not sure if Bamba's got that tackle credited to him or he's not got any sort of possession one. So maybe that's a duel. That can't count as a duel, surely, because it's possession one also. I think he's got an interception or a tackle coming his way, which is always good for a forward if he gets a few of them. And he's playing in that kind of tucked-in midfield position. So it's possible. I wouldn't rule it out. So decent scores there. Decent scores there. We'll flick back to that later on. And fist bump to everyone that's joining us live. There's a bunchies here, by the way. And I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss out any good chat earlier. Yeah, it's just me saying sorry. Then all you guys wishing luck and dropping the emojis in. We're up to speed. Tottenham again down this right-hand side. Crystal Palace's left seems to be the route to go for Ange. Christian Romero and Bissouma and Van de Ven stroking the ball around here. They find Maddison, and Maddison's going to try and get the ball out wide and then make something happen with Richarlison. But between Andre Ayew, Edward, Will Hughes, Palace are just doing the sensible defensive thing. I think that's Jeffrey Schlupp there confronting the ball. Pape Sarr, that is, I think, has lost possession, or it's went out for a throw-in for Tottenham. So yeah, just bank in, confront them a little bit, make them think twice, make them hesitate, and then get back into position. Very good. I don't know if you'd call it a press necessarily from Palace, but that kind of step on, step off, kind of false press the defensive teams like to do. Will Hughes is right next to Edward now. Will Hughes is a bona fide centre mid. Edward must be the lone attacker. And this is just like a false press. Just doesn't give them comfort on the ball. You just get a wee bit close to them like Edward is and out of Van de Ven. Make them move quickly. Force a pass in. But Richarlison plays it first time into Maddison. Maddison takes 2 touches. Plays Richarlison back in. And then Richarlison takes a good strike from about 20 yards. It's never going to go in really. But it goes just wide of the post. Goalkeeper probably saves it anyway. And now we've got Savio on the left-hand side for Girona. He's burst down the left-hand side, got away from his man, plays into the back post, and Dovbik is just not quick enough to be on the end of it, or the ball was a little bit too far ahead of him. And Renato Tapia, he's signalling to the bench, hammy, groin, something like that is when he's had a wee 50-50 there with Yangel Herrera, and he's, I don't know, somehow groin or hammy, something's done for him. Maybe he's been hitting the buzz. But Renato Tapia is down, so we might see a wee bit of cool down time in this Girona game. Maybe a wee water break happens or something. But Girona and Richarlison and Maddison keep linking up on the Crystal Palace's right-hand side, Tottenham's left whenever they can. So it does feel they're still trying to mix it up wing-wise. We did think a minute ago it was maybe all down that side. But now we've seen 2 passages of play come on the other side. So definitely a bit of mix-up action from Tottenham in the first 20 minutes. My favourite Premier League team is Manchester City. I've been a Man City fan since, I think it's 99, when they played the playoff final against Gillingham in the old Division 2. League 1 is what we call it now. So yeah, by chance ended up watching the game. If you watch the highlights, even the highlights are legendary, but I was like a 10, 11-year-old boy, watched it by accident and just fell in love with him. That's the really short version of the story. In essence, it's been a roller coaster ever since. And, it's a funny one because I don't think he's here, right? But if you are, fist bump, I hope you're well, is Frog. Some of you guys on the channel might remember Frog. Frog's a good friend of this channel, certainly. And he's a Scottish lad from up north, but he's a Newcastle fan. He's been a Geordie for as long as I've known him. And I seen a tweet from Frog the other day, and he was talking about it was a happy Newcastle kind of fan tweet about Champions League and stuff. I thought, I feel good. So happy for Frogger. But I thought, do you know what? See, Frogger, over the next 10 years, you're about to walk in my footsteps of like having the team that was crap, that everybody was like, oh, that's kind of cool, you support them or whatever, that's a bit different. And then as soon as they get money and as soon as they start winning stuff, everyone just assumes you're a glory hunter. And all that kind of stuff. So I had a wee kind of, I don't know if I'd say I had a chuckle to myself about it, but it was just a wee thought I had that I thought I would share with you when you've asked me there what my favourite Premier League team is. But yeah, 100% a Man City fan, no two ways about it. But also, I'm born a Celtic fan, of course. Celtic's in my blood in that respect. But I'm beyond that, Celtic City. Beyond that, I'm a wider football fan, if you get me. Like I feel an affinity to a lot of clubs. I identify with a lot of clubs for a lot of reasons. Because me as a person, this channel, even the way I play Sorare, kind of everything that we get up to, that I get up to, that I think and kind of, I guess, live my life is like I like to see people achieve. I like to see things that go above and beyond the it's kind of underdog style kind of vibes, if you know what I mean. But like, I like to see that kind of thing. And so many clubs do some things that are ambitious. They try and push the boat out. They try and win in different ways. There's lots of things that get my attention that buy into with certain clubs. Maybe it's a community aspect or there's lots of things. I think anything that I do find an affinity with some clubs, a lot of you guys agree with. That's why we watch this stuff on the channel, because we're talking about clubs in Germany, Spain, England, America, South America, could be anywhere, So, because of that, I would say I'm a City fan, but in different spells and in different ways. Like I get little soft spots for clubs as well. Like Tottenham with Ange last season, a wee bit with Palace, watching a wee bit this season as well, watching Edward. Andy Robertson at Liverpool, like to see him do well. There's wee things where you don't mind other teams. Like Newcastle, I like Newcastle as well. Newcastle are a great team if you're a neutral, if you're not English. Everyone likes Newcastle, if you know what I mean. Like everyone's always kind of happy to see Newcastle do well, kind of thing. So yeah, I'm kind of open in that respect. There's not many teams I dislike. I definitely thoroughly dislike Man United. But beyond that, I'm not sure if there's any teams I dislike in the Premier League or England in general. Maybe there is, and I'm forgetting. But Man United, I can definitely dish out some Man United hate. I don't mind that. Yeah, Frogger. Who knows? We'll see what happens with Frogger. I think the FI thing really done him in because it was a big loss, And Tottenham have attacked the byline there. I think that's with Sarr, by the way. It is. He's burst down that line like a winger. Rio Hitate-esque, you might say. And, oh, wow. With a Dyson Maeda attempted cross. Any Celtic fans that have just seen what's happened there, you'll be laughing with me on that one. But, yeah, fresh airs it. Totally misses it and runs out for a goal kick. But, yeah, really nice run from Sarr. 24 minutes in. This game is very lively. Quite surprised we've not had a goal yet. And Girona coming down the left-hand side again with Daily Blind. He just walks the ball into midfield and plays it into Ivan Martin. Ivan Martin maybe wins a duel there. I'm not too sure. Successful pass out into somebody else who plays a long diag into the left wing. But clear it. Savio's coming into picture now to press it along with Yangel Herrera. And it looks like Lucas De La Torre is going to run it into nowhere. Girona have come out with possession. And if they're quick on the front foot, there's a space there, but it's not on. And yeah, basically the recycle possession background. As Tottenham are doing now with whoever's in left back, is that Ben Davis playing the ball back to Vicario at the moment. So yeah, we better recycling possession from both. Exactly, Charlie. World football is kind of unified in that respect. We all kind of have this mutual, if you're not a Man United fan, like. So yeah, fair play. I think we can all kind of get on that bandwagon together. Savio is down, holding himself somewhere. He's been smashed off the ball. Don't know if he's maybe pleading for some VAR or something. Don't know what he's holding, if it's his face or it's not his legs or anything. Normally when it's a serious injury, I'm always worried if they start grabbing their like ankle area or their knee area. I got one in the face. So what was it? It's hard to see with that camera angle, by the way, but he's taking maybe a hand or an elbow, something to the face. He's holding his, like, this bit. He's doing this. He's holding his eye and his nose kind of area here, and he's like, I've been smashed. But Andre Ayew, yeah, like this is turning quite cagey now. Basuma's come out with the ball here, sprays it left to Maddison. Maddison comes inside, he jinks and he turns, trying to get away from Joe Ward, one of the highest scoring players in the game so far. But Maddison gets the cross away. It's probably a bit too high for anyone to actually reach it with a header, but Kulusevski catches it on the right wing, recycles possession. Well, if I think this will be Sarr and number 23. I'm not too sure who that is off the top of my head. Is that Romero? No, Romero's on the ball now. Who's number 23 again? Let me check the screen. Who is... Pedro Porro. Yeah, well, a bit of team possession going on here for both teams. Can't wait to get up there and watch your boys as soon as I get my thumb sorted. Yeah, looking forward to it, mate. Honestly, like we had also the competition winner Brian joining us at Celtic Park. We had Stish coming up for his first game at Champions League, and his first Celtic game period. You know, but getting to see Champions League is always good. Edward on the ball, sprays it out left for Schlupp. Schlupp comes down inside left channel. Oh, great idea! Tried to arrow a ball in Edward's feet, but it's intercepted by Christian Romero, the FC Barcelona new acquisition. Tottenham try and counter-attack, but someone just wipes him out. Is that Doucouré? No, Lerma just wipes the guy out. Basuma. And Tottenham get a free kick inside their own half. Celta Vigo on the edge of the Girona box with some possession football, give and go stuff, results in a shot from number 5, Renato Tapia, easily saved by Gazzaniga, and nothing comes of it. He's kicking himself. He's not Gabriel Vega. Renato Tapia or Brais Mendes for that matter. Richarlison, ooh, nice first time pass into the channel there for the underlapping Ben Davis. Comes to nothing. Quinny, what's your opinion on Blackpool being a long supporting fan in general? Can I tell you a funny story? Right, so okay, well, this is a little funny. I don't know how funny you'll find it, right? Wee bit of background from me, I suppose, right? But when I was first like, I was quite like a career, or I still am. I don't know. It depends how you think of it. But I spent like 5 years like living to work rather than the other way around, if you get me. And anyway, when I worked away from that, I said, I'm going to do football coaching, and I love football, and that's what I'm going to do. And anyway, one of the first teams that gave me like volunteer experience was like a franchise of Blackpool Youth Academy. It wasn't anything. It was just like, I think the guy paid a fee and was allowed to use the badge and make replica kits and do a little youth school thing, if you know what I mean. It was in Glasgow. So Blackpool overall, yeah, why not? Quite cool. I feel quite bad what's happened to them with their owners and stuff like that, and how like they've obviously just they feel like they've won the lottery. That's the way that's my interpretation from the outside. They've got the Premier League money and they're like, hey man, we've won the lottery. We're keeping this. We're not investing it into fucking buying players. Fuck that, you know. So yeah, I feel really bad for them in that respect. But Karamoko Dembele seems to be doing not too bad fees now. He's had lots of Scottish players over the years. Blackpool, so they've always been a fun team to follow from Scotland. And I was actually in Blackpool. Like, you know, Blackpool's a great place if you're in the UK. So all things to all people of all ages, I think, depending on what your mood is. Just going to open my rewards. Score. What did you get? I'm guessing that's a joke, kind of. I'm just playing along. And Tottenham bringing possession out. Girona recycling possession. These first halves are kind of, I don't know if I want to say they're fizzling out, but they're kind of, you know, dying out a little bit, you know. The owner situation is quite bad. Sadly, Karamoko isn't playing a lot recently, though. Okay, I've seen a post. I think he scored recently or something. Ball in from the right from Jan Couto, from Miguel Gutierrez. He's in the penalty box, right-footed strike, cleared by Starfelt. And then Jorgen Larsson collects it and punts it clear again. And I think that's Yangel Herrera scooping up at the back. Or is it David Lopez? Wow, they look so similar. David Lopez into Yangel Herrera, loses possession there. Oh, Jesus. This game's going a bit topsy-turvy. And Alias Garcia is after a foul somewhere. Maybe VAR is going to check into that. I don't know if it was in the penalty box or maybe a vital situation. We're seeing a replay here of Edward on Romero. FC Barcelona rivalries coming out there early doors. Romero being showed who's boss by Unique Edward. You might be 3D, you might be a reward, but you're still a rare. Is that what Edward's saying? Oh, bugger. Bugger, score. Bugger, mate. Oh, Couto down the right. Yangel Herrera attempts to meet it, but it's not met. Bounces around. Is it going to go for a corner? I think the guy saved it from a corner. It's going to go for a throw-in. Girona lifting the gear up a bit. Girona goal might be pending, by the way. Might be coming in. Let's have a wee look at the Girona scores in a minute. It's the same screen for me. But Couto on the right. Oh, no, it's Ivan Martin. Twists and turns. Plays it. Alias Garcia, who plays it back again. Is that Arnau on the overlap again? Dovbike, a terrible header. Like you'd think Dovbike was a Celta defender the way he headed that there. Terrible. Some sort of fouls happen. See, I've not got the commentary on it, so hard to kind of know quickly what's been given by the ref here. But yeah, a bit of a foul there from Miguel Gutierrez on Diego Aspas. Free kick given. Van de Ven been pressed by Edward. Edward is getting in amongst it tonight. He is out to... Edward's making a real name for himself this year in the Premier League. I'm really happy with how many goals he scored so early in the year. And, you know, he's putting a shift in tonight. He's looked really good the last couple of weeks. Like, he's looked peak Edward. He's not looked peak Edward for a while. So good to see he's taking the spotlight opportunity. I said, big man, do the job, get in amongst it, show people how good you are, big man. Daily Blind to Alias Garcia, pings the ball wide right for Couto. Or no, it's not Couto, it's Ivan Martin. So many Girona players look the same from a distance. Couto, Martin drops it inside. Where is Couto? Oh, Couto's like right forward then. Okay. Martin twists and turns, gets inside the box. Couto stabs a pass to nowhere. Yangel Herrera tries to recover it, but I think that's Unai Nunes is going to clear it away. And yeah, the temperature is definitely lifting in Girona at the moment, as it is in London, but in different ways. You know, still Edward pressing Van de Ven. I think, is this a replay? No, this is a fresh one. Edward actually brings him down. Edward's causing a few fouls. This is getting... probably quite frustrating from a Sorare scoring perspective. Edward currently on 35.7 points, which is not too great. And then in the Girona match, we're not really seeing many scores lift off. Arnau Martinez is getting a lot of possession points here. Diego Aspas on 45, but nobody else here really jumping up. I suppose Alias at 43. It's not really moved in a lot in this half. So tame first half so far. And the thing about Sorare as well, getting some of these players, the defensive stats accumulate as the game goes on, so you tend to find some of the stats rattle up. Guys, if you are watching this on YouTube or Twitch, please do hit the like button, subscribe, follow, whatever it might be on whatever platform it is, all that good stuff. St Mirren tomorrow, surely get some good scores. Yeah, you'll need them before you play Celtic midweek. Players resumed in London. Oh, we've had a set piece here in Girona. It's not came to anything, unfortunately. And yeah, spicy games, both of these, by the way. I love a bit of Friday night action, and I think Eo Tanaka in that earlier German game has maybe set the tempo for me, hopefully. We'll check how the teams are scoring at halftime. I will need a little pee break at halftime. I thought Harry might have been joining us. Maybe I should check my phone. Has Harry been trying? Oh. Yeah, that's cool. Harry Boy's delayed, sorry. No probs. No probs, Harry Boy. Loving it, guys. Loving it. I feel like we're doing it. Oh, Celta and Tottenham building up with a bit of a play here. Sharp passing and zipping it about from left to right. Renato Tapia zips it into the feet of number 14. I'm not too sure who that is, but Miguel Gutierrez with a nice tackle. Savio drops the shoulder. Does a guy, mate. He looks for Bale. Oh, big diag, trying to find Dovbike. But it's not good enough. And yeah, Celta Vigo have it. But that was exciting. Oh, big ball down the line for Ayew. And Van de Ven, I think that is, comes across, sweeping it clear. Harry Boy's here. He's in the chat, certainly. I've not had the invite saying, I've not heard the notification that you're here, Harry Boy. I'll put you on screen as soon as I see you. I need a pee break, so I'll say hi, and we'll get you on the screen, buddy, and we'll get comfy in that. And I'll need to have a little boys break for a second. Get me in, coach. I think that's what Harry Boy's saying. So I know Harry's got some exposure in this game tonight with Kulusevski, I think, maybe with somebody else also. Romero, Vicario, Van de Ven, those scores are rocking up, man. It's a corner at the moment. Will Hughes to swing it in for Palace. Decent height, but it's a decent height to defend as well. Yeah, I've sent you the link, Harry. It's on Twitter DMs, I think. I'll send it again just to be safe, but I'm pretty sure I did. Copy link. Oh, Girona are attacking, Harry. I'm going to be missing this for sending you a link. Maybe I didn't send it. I'm sorry, mate, if I didn't. Girona are attacking down the left. My bad, Harry. I think it's my fault. Oh, and Tottenham are attacking down the left with Richarlison. Richarlison, edge of the box here, stood up by Joe Ward, cuts inside on the right foot, does a feint, and then swings it to the back post for Kulusevski, who tries to bring it down, and Tyrick Mitchell is just not going to let him pick his chin up. Very good defender from Tyrick Mitchell, good pressure, forces him out, and Pedro Porro and Bissouma stroking possession around now. Harry Boy's here. Harry Boy, good to see you when you get here. Maybe take him off till I see him come on stream. Oh, there we go. He's loaded. Oh, minor shot on target, I think there. And I say minor because it was quite feeble from Ben Davies, and Sam Johnson with the save. But yeah, Harry Boy, how you doing?
I was linkless.
Linkless, yes, you were, mate. That was my bad. I'm sorry. Lovely bit of play down the left there from Girona. Savio, Miguel Gutierrez, where we 1-2 in a back heel attempt thing. Didn't really come too much. But are you watching the games, Harry Boy? How are you getting on?
I'm watching, the Tottenham game on my left here, but yeah, not really doing too well, to be fair, mate. Just all random, just rubbish scores, actually, so far. I've got Jorgen Larsson in the Girona game. Kulusevski, obviously. My captain for my road to glory, his team lost 4.
Oh, here it goes. Oh, by the way, who was that? I think that was number 8 for Palace. That might have been that Doucouré. If you've not seen it yet, great sequence of play.
Great tackle, yeah.
I think it's Son and Madison, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, Madders. Yeah. I don't know. It's been a boring game, really, hasn't it? To be honest.
And cagey. It has been end to end, but there's not been actual many shots,
Everything's in like the middle third. There's nothing actually much going on in the finals. So I saw you picked up Romero as a reward.
Yeah, what do you think of that for a tier 2?
Nice,
not
man.
Bad.
Yeah, I mean, in international utility, obviously he's flying with Tottenham. Never a better time to win one, I guess. Yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense. And then who'd you get that? Ichimori, wasn't it? The
Japanese
Yokohama
keeper. Yeah.
GK.
Don't know what to do with that. Might trade it.
Yeah,
might sell it. Might keep it. I'm totally undecided.
You might have a couple of midweeks coming up because I think they play in the Champions League maybe or something. So they have something. I don't know. I think they have a couple of things coming up, I think. But yeah.
Will Hughes standing over in our corner here for Palace. Palace feel dangerous at set pieces here. Good delivery here. Outswinger Joachim Anderson meets it, I think. And it's kind of clear to the edge of the box. 28 for Palace, strikes it. And Richarlison clears it after a block. Palace are going to try and keep the tempo up, but Palace love it, man. Palace love it. They're just missing their best players, aren't they, really?
Mm-hmm.
They
look good defensively. They just don't have much up front. Not up front, but on the wings and stuff right now. Yeah. Jordan Ayew is obviously not the answer ever to any question.
He's kind of like he's just like a really good footballer, isn't he? Like he's just
he does all the
really good at tackling. Really, yeah.
But he's a forward. He shouldn't be good at tackling. He should be good at scoring goals. He does all the things you don't want your forward to do. He's there to obviously get goals and assists. I think he's played a stupid amount of Premier League games and got a stupidly low amount of goals.
Jonathan Bamba there, racing down the left-hand side, comes in on the left-hand side of the box and has a good right-footed shot on target. Gazzaniga forces the save, goes out for a Celta Vigo throw. Will Hughes in our corner for Palace, by the way. Vicario punches it to the edge of the box. Kind of comes back in for Edward. He's going to keep it in. 1-on-1 with Porro. Edward does one. Swings it in, Edward. What a cross header. Oh! Don't know what happened there. But somebody headed it. Hopefully, attempted assist for the big man. Not got him in a team, but just hope he does well.
Ooh.
Tasty.
Yeah, lucky that was. Great ball in, yeah.
Palace went in our corner, by the way. This is 5 corners in the last 3 minutes.
This is where they're going to score in offset pieces and I can't see him scoring from open play, really.
Oh, here we go. By the way, pocket has been picked. Ivan Martin, tackle one, broke into the box. Don't fuck it up. He has. Well, he's won a corner, but Ivan. He's nippy, by the way, wee man.
Good little player, is he?
So I don't know if that's a possession. Is that an interception or a tackle, perhaps? I'm not too sure what happened there, but he won possession, beat the man, sprinted into the box on the right wing, and then, you know, in FIFA where you do the sprint and it just goes too far in front of you? He kind of done that in the box, if you know what I mean. And then he was lucky that the other guy touched it and it went out for a corner. You know, that kind of move. It's one of those ones.
Palace have had like 300 corners, by the way, if anyone's betting overs.
Still in another one. Corner for Girona, by the way. Yangel Herrera and Dovbike can't get a shot away. Bamba breaks away. This is like George Weah. Bamba is went all the way up the pitch by himself. All the way up the pitch. Bamba plays left. Swings it in to the middle, but it's a clearance from number 16 for Girona, and it goes out for a throw in. Oh, by the way, Bamba just had no quality with him. No quality. Bamba went box to box there.
Speedster.
So let's see, how does that actually... I think he maybe get a tackle or an interception again. Went box to box, played it to the left wing, whoever that was, and then he played across to somebody, and it was crap. But yeah, temperature. But as it comes to half time, man, somebody wants a goal.
I can't watch Richarlison play football, by the way. It's really, really painful.
Especially wide. It doesn't feel like a wide
Especially
player,
wide, man. But then the thing is, he had his best season ever in the Premier League as a wide player at Everton. He was wide of a 4 at left wing.
But he's wide of Calvert-Lewin. So that's a kind of different wide job.
Yeah, but he was scoring goals. Like, he was scoring goals from left mid.
Because he's playing off Calvert-Lewin, you know what I mean?
Well, I don't know. I think he was just playing off himself on. It was a 4-4-1-1. So it was like, he was defensive, but somehow getting goals. But in this formation, I don't know. I think Richarlison's fucking rhubarb. So bad of a footballer.
Yeah, I like him, but I don't think he's that level to be a...
No, he's not.
Top. I think,
He's
you know,
not.
that Everton level where Everton were at the time, you know, where Aston Villa find himself now, where Newcastle are kind of like in amongst, that's probably, and Tottenham are probably amongst that level as well, don't get me wrong, but Tottenham feel like they're trying to get above that, especially post-Kane. You don't go from Kane to Richarlison, basically.
No.
Charlie Dunbar saying Everton was his level, but Charlie, would you take him at Newcastle over, let's say, Callum Wilson? Maybe not over Callum Wilson, but is he much better than Callum Wilson? Let's say that. I don't know. Like,
Callum Wilson's 4 or 5 times better as a number 9 than Richarlison is. He's obviously not a winger, but
I agree with that in the Premier League, right? But see, I didn't watch the full Newcastle Dortmund game. I did just watch extended highlights, and I know Newcastle were very unlucky, right? But you know, losing Isak in that game is maybe the moment that Newcastle don't get a goal in that match anymore, perhaps.
Yeah,
and I know Wilson's been on good form, but is Wilson a Champions League backup forward? Or you have Champions League forward? You know, that's the question I'm kind of throwing at you, I suppose.
I just think he's not great on the eye, Wilson, but I think, you know, like if you watch him play, like he's not the most, like he doesn't look good when he has the ball at his feet, but like he's effective, he's big, he's strong. I don't know. I think he's effective, Wilson, to be fair. But yeah
I like him. Don't get me wrong.
Is he Champions League level? Maybe not.
Because Coble was his level. But what I was asking myself is, I've never seen Coble look that good. You know what I mean? So why is that? Has he played a good game, or you know? Because he never looks that great. Coble, he looks okay sometimes, but I thought he looked amazing. He looked on the same level as Pope, and Pope looked like inhuman. Watford was his level. Love that, Ian. 7 minutes added time in the Girona game here. Maybe David Lopez is holding the back of his hamstring here. I'm not too sure. Yeah, he's down. So we're going to get more added time in the Girona game than it's advertised. But Mathers has been played on the left channel. It's just a wee bit too heavy and it's going to slide out. We're approaching half time, Harry Boy. I'm going to give you the stage for a moment and I'll take a little boys break if that's okay with you.
No worries at all. Ladies, what's going on? Any decent rewards for anyone tonight? I can't relate. I had 0, but yeah, I saw Quinny's rewards were pretty good. I saw your comment, Charles, about Stish's rewards. He's been stiffed a little bit there, hasn't he? With the Matt Ryan, wasn't it, for third? Can't be happy with that, can you, in gas? Surely can't be happy with that. My teams are doing absolutely shocking, by the way. Or my players, even. I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got some Sorare coins as well, Vic, yeah. I've got 5 players playing right now. Someone guess the highest AA score of any of them. Of the highest one. So yeah, what's the highest AA score out of all 5 of the players I have playing right now? Monkey said, any idea what Eric Garcia's out? No, I don't actually. I'm not sure what the Eric Garcia news is. I'll have a look on Twitter though right now, see if there's anything on there. Eric Garcia.
Is he not on the bench? No, he's not. Oh. That must have been unforeseen because he was on the deadline show as predicted.
Interesting. I'm having having a little look now, see if I can see anything on Twitter.
Some good scores trapping in this game.
I asked the chat if they could guess the highest score of my. I have 5 players playing right now. I asked them guess the highest score of the highest one, and I think the answer is 1.
Wow.
And that is Kulis. Well, whatever Kulusevski's on, so probably not much.
I've got Girona on the screen now.
Not too far away, Joe. But yeah, not sure, Monkey. I can't find anything on Twitter. I just did a
halftime Tottenham
quick search of his name. Yeah, halftime Tottenham.
Ange doesn't look too happy. He's kind of chewing himself there, thinking, it's been a tight game. I think just not many shots.
Brennan on for Richarlison. Get some pace in the game, for God's sake.
Yeah.
Can't look at what's his name any longer.
Oh, David Lopez has came off. Who's came on for him? We've missed a sub. Wanpei.
I saw Melon
Skanikov's back on the bench. Earlier. Oh, did he?
If anyone has him.
Oofed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like David Lopez is out with a hamstring, so that's kind of good for the rest of the Girona defence because this Wanpei guy, I don't think he's up to it. So I think it might mean that the rest of the ones are there's just less like there's another person to fight for a spot basically for the next couple of weeks maybe. So I also don't wish it on the guy, but I've not got his card and might just make my card's life a bit easier, So that's just the way Sorare goes, isn't it? It's the way the cookie crumbles, Harry.
100%, mate. So far, it's been, I would argue, a very poor Friday night as far as just teams and scores in general. I know we're only halfway through the 8 o'clockers, but just not much action as far as goals go and whatever.
Yeah, there's been. I don't think they've been dull games. They've just been like no non-events. Nothing's happened.
Yeah. Your boy Starfelt.
He's doing no bad. Points not there the night, right enough, but he's solid in Spain.
Yeah,
love to see Celta Vigo do a bit better. Lovely give and go play here from Girona, by the way, working out left with Savio. Savio's got 3 guys around him. Goes out wide left, swings a ball in, great height, but Dovbike's nowhere near it for his fault, or the cross isn't ideal, but the goalkeeper scoops out there quite easily. Good catch from Guaita. And he's going to throw it wide left to my boy Manu Sanchez.
Did you play Manu?
45 points. I did. Actually, mate, I put him in the same team as Ao Tanaka, would you believe?
Okay. What did Tanaka score in the end?
I had him as captain, so it looks a bit better on my screen than what he really scored, so I'm not too sure. But let's have a quick peek. So I threw Manu in last minute with Tanaka. Yeah, so that's all right, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, well, Tanaka did do well. Got a goal.
90th minute, mate.
No way. Love that. Love that.
So, Savic, if he can get a clean sheet, could be all right. If Castellanos starts, could be all right. And then just flecking against Chelsea.
Yeah.
Hope he doesn't get thrashed, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, could be fun. And the Fleckens, by the way, somebody's won the Flecken and they've not responded. And see the name, it looks like a kind of Jan Kuto's been booked. Just got the notification. But Alex Garcia with a free kick. Starfield clears it with ease. Miguel Garcia and Savio again on the left wing, causing it. The funny thing, Charlie Dunbar's bringing this up now about Rafa at Celta. This Celta Vigo team can't score a goal for love nor money. It's they can't beat a team. It's very frustrating for them. That's at half time now officially. It feels like with Bamba going under a crunching challenge right on the half time whistle, by the way. Bamba has been crunched. Kuto's been booked for that. I think that's what the booking was for on the notification. He wiped Bamba out. Bamba's punching the ground. Let's see. Ooh, studs on ankle for Kuto. Better not VAR that to a red, by the way. I'll be pissed. I'll be so pissed off. That'll be ultimate Friday night curse. Don't be VAR'd to a red. That's studs on ankle.
I watched Kuto play in that Brazil game against Uruguay, but Uruguay were unbelievable, so it's quite hard to judge him off one game. But he had a tough day that game, to be honest. As did the whole of Brazil. I
think it is half time. Is it? No, it's not. I thought he blew for half time, but just blew for the foul. Yeah, I don't know. I've seen that again. I don't think it is a red, but I don't know. The fans right next to it are like, nah, never. I don't know. The second angle looked a wee bit more favourable to Kuto. But the first one looked brutal, man. It's like, oh, ouch. That could be VAR'd, you know? There's a wee bit. It's one of those ones where it's a question of is he under control of himself, you know, because he does follow through. Bamba gets to the ball first, nicks it away, and then he studs on ankle to him, you know. Bamba's on his feet.
Ana Martinez is scoring pretty well, isn't he?
He is. He's been flaky, but because Kuto's dispossessed him. But they've went to this three at the back now with David Lopez. They had Eric there and Blend on the left, and they've been playing out basically. They basically just have like a mad Barcelona-esque, everyone's a midfielder kind of vibe on the go when they're in possession. Yeah. And Arnau is a right back. Is kind of coming into that right centre back role. He's actually quite a big guy. See, for a fullback, he's more like Cancelo. He's quite tall and quite strong. So it feels like maybe that right centre back role suits him a bit better, which is maybe better for Makuto to play in right wing, right mid, you know.
Yeah.
But it's more Martin that's playing there tonight. But yeah, it's a tight squad.
I was saying when you went for number 3, Stitch must be fuming about his reward in gas. Yes. Plus, surely.
I don't know if he's fuming. Maybe he sent me the picture just saying you wouldn't believe it.
That's fuming if I've ever read it.
He's just made
message.
Go and look at. Let's do it now, right? Let's do it now. Look at this. Oh, come on. It's halftime everywhere, guys. This is our halftime show. We're going to look at Stish's rewards, right? But look at this. Is it this one? So there's the one Matty Ryan, goalkeeper, right? Some other cards, tier 3s and such, right? Tier 3s, tier 3, tier 2, goalkeeper, tier 2, goalkeeper, tier 5, tier 4, tier 5, tier 3, 5, 1, forward, okay. 1, Grimaldo, cool. 4, Van de Boomen for tier 1. There's Nardi for goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Again, and then I think there's another one. But this isn't like all this season. Johnny Russell, Slovic. What game week is this?
Goalkeeper.
385. This is the season. Yeah. So Slovic, that's how many is that? 4 or 5 we're up to. Kendall McIntosh in the game week beforehand. Another one. And then I know some other guys in here, but it's like 6 goalkeepers there in
it's a lot.
Space of like 20 game weeks.
I mean, yeah, they do like to give away goalies, don't they? It feels like for the top prizes. Like when you expect something like really decent, you end up getting like a goalie and you're just a bit like, well, you know, I don't know. I mean, yeah. Like what does Matt Ryan actually go for?
Eddie's on a double-double. Let's have a check.
I know, Eddie's flying, by the way. Like, is Matt Ryan I don't know. I honestly, I'm so out of
touch.
1
Diego.
Like
3D card. Guess you're looking at that kind of range.
What is it?
Oh, sorry.
0.5?
Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I was on the wrong. I didn't realize the
0.4.
tab wasn't sharing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like you won 2 tier 2s that were like 0.2 basically each.
Yeah.
So like his star rare is only worth double one of them. Is that right? Like that's I don't know. I don't know. Is that maybe it is right?
Mr. Curry's been very impressive as well. He's been getting a lot of praise. I think he's maybe been touted for a new contract. 2 tackles, 1 interception, 4
He's
duels,
flying.
none lost. Yeah, he's scooping. Attempted assist as well. He's been handy. Sorry, just caught my eye there.
No.
But I would
Yeah.
throw a wee bit of football at it as well. But yeah, I'm with you on that. Like when you win a star, wrong button. And Harry, you're the wrong side of me, or I'm the wrong side of you. Sorry, 2-6. There we go. Yeah, you do hope and expect it to be a bit better, but it's that is the trope of the midweek. Is it's going to be a goalkeeper, isn't it? You know, it's going to be Matt Ryan, isn't it? Out the star pool, you're going to get Matt Ryan.
Just don't need it, do you? Not for third. If it was like one of the lowest stars, I could understand. You know, like I don't know if 4th and 5th got stars, but let's say they did. Like I would expect maybe a Matt Ryan there, but like for the podium, man, I don't know. It just feels not ideal.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm actually pretty gutted I've not played Edward because he gets a decisive now. He's cooking. He's pushing 28 AA. He gets a decisive.
Flying.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Shot on target
100%.
and whatever else kind of goes around it all, perhaps. Defence look good. 48 for Romero. What's he been doing for? Not me yet. 3 effective clearances. Not bad. Possession 1. No duels or no triple bait. He's still got 13 AA. That's actually pretty impressive in a weird way, but you'd like to see the triple started. You know what I mean? Like maybe we've got 2 interceptions locked in or a tackle, something, man. Van de Ven, on the other hand, no tackles either. He's got duels, no interceptions.
Whoever's the Opta guys for the Prem are harsh, aren't they?
3 tackles, 1 for Poro.
Interesting. That's crazy, isn't it? How I don't know. I can't remember him having 3 tackles, to be honest. Maybe he did.
1 for Ben.
Big Ben.
Yeah. So yeah, and then in the Girona game, Aliesh kind of grabs the eye straight away off the R now, as you mentioned there. Renato Tapia on 48. It's a few decent AA games here, building a few decisives drops, and some of these teams and some of these players in particular will take off quite quickly. This wee man is hurting. He needs a decisive. He needs a decisive. Big time.
Well, you'll get the well, if they keep a clean sheet, obviously get a clean sheet as well. Hopefully.
Yeah. Let's hope so. So yeah, with Lopez off and Juanpe is just on in his position. I think like if you get Eric Garcia back, you can just keep him in there and you go blend Garcia Arnau. And that's probably what Girona want to do anyway. But this guy's like the veteran and club captain. It's kind of hard to drop him. If he's injured, then Garcia comes in and makes it his spot. Maybe that's Kushti. And Saganikov still to come back into this picture. So these front 7 positions get a bit harder to pick. And Stuani's on the bench also, a bit of a club captain figure. And Pablo Torres, this wonder kid from Barca, everyone's hyping. He's barely got a minute yet.
Good player. Yeah,
and Porto's a really good La Liga player who's on the bench as well.
Yeah.
Really good bench player. Yeah, Sociedad. I seen him at Getafe last year. Do very good. He's a very good bench player. He comes off the bench and can give you a really good 20 minutes, can hit a good shot, get a good left foot. So yeah, the squad's building up here. You know, a decent outfit. Good for their top of the table-esque position, I think. And you know, Celta Vigo have not been doing much this year, but they've not been hard. They've not been easy to beat either. You know, I don't think anyone's found them easy pickings, but you know, they've been rolled over a lot.
Big time.
So yeah,
decent AA that is from Big Edward. I must admit.
Shame he's not U23 anymore.
I'll be flying, wouldn't it?
Jerem's asking if Savio looks decisive capable. He does. He's like every time he's got on the ball, he's getting shown on the highlight package at halftime at the moment. He's been bursting. He's looked really good. Like he's been darting down the wing. He's been doing flicks and steps and bursts, and it's just not came to anything yet. Either Dovbike's a bit slow, or they're not quite on the same wavelength, or his deliveries have just been a wee bit off. But they're just missing that one chance that turns into a shot on target, you know, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Charlie Dunbar saying, I think 2nd, 4th, and 6th all got goalkeepers as well. Jesus.
Thing is, it was a midweek, mind. I will sort of have to, take that into consideration, but I don't know.
And Ian Sorare dropping the Opta guys love the Austria League.
I tell you what they love as well is the Argentinian league. Feels pretty
Defense heavy.
Double. Yeah.
So the Girona boys aren't doing anything great yet, but I'm currently by default in 2nd, which is fun to see, temporarily as it is. And then, did we have anyone else we wanted to check on? We'd seen the Manu team earlier. I had Savio on the team, yeah. So Savio's not doing much yet for this team. Harry Boy, that you championed the O'Reilly selection here, so we need to see a bit of Savio.
I don't know. He's still got a chance to get something, hasn't he, Savio? But yeah, it would be. You need a lot from Wirtz and O'Reilly, which they're definitely capable of. If Savio doesn't do what we want him to do, Savio's on loan, isn't he? Or is he part of he's part of the FSC group, whatever, isn't he? But
CFG. But he's on loan from
CFG,
Troyes or Troy. And Jan Couto, I think he's on loan from Troyes as well. But no, is Jan Couto on loan from Belgium or something? One of them, I can't remember, but they're both on loan, I think. Yangel Herrera signed permanently, if anyone cares. But yeah, good defensive scores from Tottenham.
Sub.
Oh, yeah.
Emerson Royale on. Yeah.
For who? Ben Davis?
For Ben Davis, yeah.
Yeah. Interesting choice.
No, Jan Couto's actually on loan from City. It shows on.
Oh, is it actually City that own him? That's good. I like to know that. That's good.
Yeah. And Savio, yeah, you're right. It is Troyes.
Because he was on loan at PSV last year, and it was a bit of a funny one. Nobody knew where he was going to go, and I got his card, and he didn't go to Girona Rapid, and there was a moment or two. I say a moment, it's like a week or something maybe, where people thought he might have just stayed at Troyes and bossed Ligue 2, because Ligue 2 still produces players, and his price spiked mad for a week, on 3 cards maybe. 2 cards up or something like that, and then the Girona things kicked in. It's a loan. I think it's only for a year. Someone's asking if it's permanent. Charlie Boy. I think it is just a loan.
Yeah. Until July 24.
Oofed. Aye, with a bit of a foul there, getting play on, but on Emerson Royale, that was leaving one in on him early. And Tottenham, yeah, man, this game's went back to life really quickly. And we never stop football happening right now. Big ball in from Sarr, cleared away by Joachim Anderson. Or Joachim Anderson. What would you say? Joachim?
Joachim? I don't know. Yeah, I'd go with Joachim, but I'm no pronunciation expert.
What I try and think about with some of these names is maybe what is the English equivalent, so is it is it Joshua? Is it, I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of the way I was just thinking there a moment ago. Is it Wacky? Is it that kind of? I also know he's Danish, but it's a funny name. Joachim Anderson. Yeah. Germ, good spot there. They're in the spot. They're in the fight for the Udogie backup spot, half and half. Ange does love a bit of that. I've seen that at Celtic with a player or two. I forget who as we're talking right now, but we've definitely seen him do maybe Rogic and O'Reilly or Beaton and somebody in his first season. But there was definitely somebody where for a week or two he did a proper 45 for each of them. Maybe even Giakoumakis and Kyogo, by the way. Edward and is that Van de Ven? This is turning into a real duo battle. Edward gives away the foul. Van de Ven plays it quick to Christian Romero, who strides up to the halfway line, pings a ball over the offside trap, looking for Madison, but it's that guy, Joachim Anderson, scooping it up, but Kulusevski gets it, plays the overlap to Pedro Porro. The cross is deflected high, the keeper scoops out the sky, and Palace are going to camp things down for a minute.
Van de Ven is absolutely rapid, by the way. There's not many quicker defenders than him. I think Rudiger off the top of my head. But fucking hell, Van de Ven, when he gets going, Jesus Christ, he's like a fucking horse.
He's one of these guys that when you see him play at Wolfsburg, you think, oh, this guy could be really good, shows so much good promise. But it's not until they do it you really know what they're made of. And he's like, I think he's exceeded everyone's expectations of him. I think.
Mm-hmm. I remember when he was in Eredivisie before that. I think he was at like Volendam or someone. He was at
Oh,
someone
really?
shit. Yeah. Let me have a look who he was at. I remember Pires
I
actually
only, I
mentioned
only know
him.
him from Wolfsburg. I didn't know him beforehand. Put my hands up to that one.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Fund of with someone rubbish. Might have been worse than. Yeah, it was Volendam. I tell you what, I got some decent ball knowledge, Quinny.
You do.
Jesus.
You know your onions, mate.
No, that was I just remember the orange badge, and I was like, it has to be Volendam. But I think they're in the second division at the time. Something strange like that
Oh, wow.
happened. Yeah, it was something like that. But yeah, no, he's a good player, definitely.
Very good.
I want to
Yeah.
see a goal though, Quinny. I want a goal somewhere.
Yeah, with some decisives, man.
No, I feel like they're drying up. Or they've. Oh, that's great. A-bar have conceded, and I didn't need that. Now my defender is on -8 AA. Beautiful.
Bristol.
Like literally, I mean, he's in the same lineup as Kulu, so if they both don't do anything, then that's fine. But
Ibar Vivaldo has been a good watch, says Ian Sorare. What does watching La Liga Hypermotion look like? Is it like lower quality La Liga? Is it faster? Is it, like try and give me some sort of flavour? Is it like watching SPFL? Is it like a bit more? I just see because Spain's quite a dry country. I imagine the lower levels, the pitches to be a bit poorer. Maybe subsequently the football was a bit more attritional, let's say. That's why the defending's so important and why there's so few goals, perhaps. But I'm just surmising. Let me know what you think, buddy. Jerm loves a bit of Van de Ven SR love here. Harry boy.
big fan he is. Yeah.
Love that, Jerm. Do you know who's a super rare I've forgotten about? I keep forgetting about that one, is Lucas Nemeka. So when I seen Felix Nemeka score for Dortmund in the Champions League, I was thinking...
You thought it was him?
No. I was thinking Lucas Nemeka right now is on his couch watching this, like probably raging. You know what I mean? Because he's like the bigger brother, and he's like, he played for Germany and all that, and we've had this card for a while. We know a bit more about Lucas than we do Felix in the last 5 years, let's say. And I was thinking he must be sitting on his couch now raging. He's not kicked on or not been fit this whole time.
What's happened to him, to be fair?
He's been injured, mate.
Is he?
Yeah, he was coming back fit in pre-season and then he's had a relapse. I don't really know what the script is. I've not been paying attention, but I just know he's not been in the matchday squad. So I keep forgetting I've got that SR fully maxed out. First owner, so it's sitting on 31%, just chilling out, waiting to come back to the fold.
Come back alive. Oh, unlucky.
It's a card I'd love to see go back into Challenger Europe. Lucas Nemeka. Like, I'd love to see him go to like Benfica or you can go back to Anderlecht if he wanted or something like that for all I care,
That'd be nice. Real nice.
Oh, that'd be brilliant.
He probably would need it because, I don't know, I don't think he's shown enough, has he, elsewhere to...
He's been very good when he's played at Wolfsburg. His stats, like, I think you'd get somebody to punt on him if they needed him. But it's in the Bundesliga, it's probably down the food chain from Wolfsburg, which you don't want. So you then hope he's ambitious enough where he goes, I'll go abroad. You're maybe ahead of me, so I've not seen one of those moments yet. But yeah, Christian Romero pings it wide for Pedro Porro. Down the channel for Pape Sarr. Pape Sarr tucks it inside. And then, Maddison, fires it across goal. And Joe Ward, unfortunately, ricochets off him. And it's an OG, that'll be. But the Tottenham boys don't give a fuck, do they? They're celebrating, they're buzzing. 1-0 Spurs.
Yeah, that's the goal. 1-0.
Maddison was just not...
No decisive.
There was so much power in that, anything touches that, it goes in the net. So Joe Ward cannot feel bad for that. It's nowhere near an OG, It's just Maddison laced that right off him, didn't he?
Isn't it? Can't do much about that.
Just watching the replay here again, and he's just laced it to that back post, and he's just been coming into, it's not a bad OG from the defender's perspective.
It's unlucky, that. Very unlucky.
pretty slow at times. High-end championship English. Yep, good to know. Ian, thanks for that. And yeah, 1-0 Tottenham, clean sheet burst for the Palace of Crystals. Girona's back underway as well now.
The Tottenham go for a second, or do you think they'll just chill now and just...
We
pass
never
the life
stop,
out?
is what Ange will be saying. Don't let them back into it. Don't give them possession. Don't give them any of the pitch. Keep the game going the way it has been. Go get more goals. Go and convince. Go and get them the result over the line.
Yeah.
Jerem's asking what you think about this, Harry boy. Get an assist for an OG. I'm all for it. What about you?
Yeah, I'm all for it, to be honest, mate, because it's just annoying, isn't it? Like the defender's negatively impacted, but the person who actually forced the negative impact isn't rewarded. So it's a bit like, well, the OG can't come from nowhere. Like, someone had to have done something, in that sense. And Maddison's obviously kicked the ball. So it's like, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like in that scenario, it feels like Maddison should get an assist. I can't think of another, like...
Oh, Edwards. Trying a wee attempt from range there. I'm with you, I think, as well. But some OGs can be pure calamity, like a shite back pass and the goalkeeper falls in his bum or something, and fair enough. But like that Maddison one, like he's like like you say, if somebody's made it happen. I've seen on flash scores for some leagues they do give OG assists, like it is captured by somebody at some level. So it's maybe it's just not wide enough. Maybe it's just not widely available enough, perhaps. Maybe that's a stumbling block.
I mean, first of all, they need to give...
Oh, Palace going with the corners again. Chapping at the door.
Behind them.
And Bamba, by the way, Bamba's the best player in this Celta team by a long margin.
What was I going to say? Yeah, they all should give... I know we've been batting on about this for ages, but the whole, the whole penalty situation. I also say if you win a penalty because somebody's handballed it. Well, if you've crossed it onto his hand again, should that be a penalty? One, maybe, because without your cross, there's no penalty.
Yeah,
in a weird way, So I don't know. We get into the semantics of it, but
that one, I can see both sides of it. But again, I think everyone's in agreement on the whole negative decisive and positive decisive potential of it all. Like for the goal gain scored or not. The changes that probably have made to it at some point, long overdue by now. But yeah, we're approaching the 50th minute in the Girona game and the 56th minute now officially in the Tottenham game. And I've not really watched much of Girona in the first 4 minutes here, but the Tottenham game has definitely got a bit of a... Palace are maybe a wee bit out of breath after looking at them now. They're just getting back into shape and waiting for Tottenham to have a go at them. And this all looks like very Celtic play now, that we're seeing all these little triangles, give and go, interchange of possessions as well between Basuma Sarr, Pedro Porro, inside and outside of midfield and wide areas. Siganagov pictured warming up for Girona, by the way. The goal machine might be returning. Dovbike holds up Nunes. Oh, bad foul from Nunes. And the Girona game there. But, yeah.
They look after the ball so well, Tottenham, don't they? Jesus.
Yeah.
I tell you what they do so well as well. Like, when the ball gets played into, the final third on the wings, like Kulusevski or whoever, like Maddison, will make that third man run, behind either the right back and centre back or centre back and left back, in behind, and no one seems to track them because, it should be the midfielders, tracking them, but they've got to worry about Emerson Royale coming in from left back or Pedro Porro being a centre mid when he's a right back. Do you know what I mean? So it's can't track both of them. It's impossible. So it's just obviously an overload situation where, I don't know. I feel like Tottenham do that all the time. A lot of teams do, but Tottenham have been doing that.
Oh, big Romero, what a tackle. Yeah, I'm with you.
Great interception, that is by Decore.
Those overloading runs are cheat code if you can nail them,
Yeah, he loves going to ground, Romero, doesn't he? It's his forte. He's great at it, but
Celta Vigo built up a bit of attacking space there, and Renato Tapia just again a horrible shot, just ballooned it. Thinks he's Gabri Vega. Palace are eyeing up a sub here. And the camera went on the sub, so I don't know if it's this guy Franca that a lot of people have made a lot of, or if it's maybe somebody else that's got a bit of a reputation. I'm not too sure, but maybe there's a bit of anticipation about this Palace sub, so we'll see who it is and what we make of them. Kulusevski v Tyreek Mitchell's been a bit of a duel fest, to say the least.
I tell you who's been unbelievably quiet is Son. I completely forgot he was playing, by the way.
Yeah.
Genuinely,
and that kind of arrowhead roll, like it's only in the final third you're going to see him on that 18-yard line. He just wants that press on.
Like we've known Son over the years to kind of, come off that left, take players on, come in and wrap one. But playing as a 9, you're back to goal. Like you're not coming to get the ball facing the goal. You're back to goal. So it's like it's a completely different body shape, and it's. I'm not saying he can't play it, but he's not a 9, is he? But unfortunately, no one else is in this Tottenham team either. So he's just the closest thing to a 9.
Yeah, I think of him more as just like a complete forward, like left foot, right foot, head, can do kind of everything. That's kind of the way I've always thought about Son.
Yeah, for sure.
I know positionally, like you're dead on. Like he is like a left attacker, isn't he? But that's the thing I've always loved about him, is like he is just like he can do everything. You know what I mean? He's quick, he's strong, he's not selfish, he can shoot. You know what I mean? Like I think he's a total package kind of guy.
Really is. I'm a bit sad that like a couple of years ago when he had like an unbelievable season or two, like Real Madrid was sniffing. I really wished he would have like made that type of move, or Bayern as well was sniffing one day for a bit. I don't know. It just would have been nice to see him get that Harry Kane move, type of thing. I think he'd have to do a lot now to warrant that. Like it feels like the hype's died down a little bit. Not to say he's a bad player, but he's nowhere near firing on all cylinders as he was. I think last season.
30 now as well.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, unless he's scoring like 25 this season or something, and then maybe fancies a move, I just don't see it happening anymore.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think as well, like, I can't remember what his exact quotes were, but his quotes made me think that I think he wants to be like a Premier League legend. I think that's his main kind of thing, because he is like mad famous in Korea, obviously, and he's like a bit of a superstar in some respects, like commercially and such. And I don't know, I can't remember what his quote was when he signed his latest contract, but it was something like, like it made me think, he wants to be thought of as like a legend in the Premier League. That's if he only wins one thing at Tottenham, as long as that's kind of what his game is. He's more wanting to do that rather than, go and win all the titles he possibly can. Or I don't know, maybe I'm inferring something, but that was the kind of vibe I got off the quote I read.
Yeah, makes sense. I can see that.
Let me ask you this, Harry. You probably know it's maybe an easy question, but who did Heung-min Son play for before Tottenham Hotspur?
Is it Leverkusen?
Yeah. Thought you probably would know. It's worth an ask.
Just about, I was close to not getting that, but did he play for anyone else in the Bundesliga before that, or no? Was it straight to Leverkusen? Was it?
He maybe did play for like a Hoffenheim or somebody else, and maybe brought him into Germany.
Let me have a look.
But I would say no. I would imagine that Leverkusen brought him in from Korea, but
no, it was Hamburg. Yeah, I knew there was a jump. Hamburg to Leverkusen to Tottenham. Interesting.
Girona, nice wee free kicks position here in the 55th minute. Joe P's talking about how bad other Celta players let down Bamba and Aspas. It's very frustrating, to say the least, yeah. Alex Garcia, captain's armband on now. Swings the free kick in. Lovely dip at the back post. Arnaud Martinez back across the face of goal. Vincent Guaita with a save. Diving save, potentially. Don't know if it counts as a save box, it's a cross. It's probably a catch, isn't it, or something, technically. And I think we've had a Crystal Palace sub. And we're about to get a Tottenham sub, number 22. That'll be Brennan Johnson. And Højbjerg looked to be coming on. Well, let's double check what that Palace sub was. It was Rak Saki. Yeah, I think this is a wonder kid guy. He's came on for, must be Schlupp in the left wing position. So we'll watch out for him, number 49. See what we make of him, because I'm pretty sure, because I get Palace on my timeline. I think they rate this kid, Oh, Kuto's down badly, holding his knee.
Welsh Wizards on his way.
Yeah. Johnson for Richarlison and Højbjerg for, was that Basuma or Sar? I missed it.
Basuma, I think.
Basuma, yeah, you're
Come
right.
on, Brennan.
Let's see what happened here. Kuto is badly holding his knee. Oh, he's back up. Oh, he is good. Oh, I was really fearing the worst there. I think it was just a clash. Oh no, is he down again? Is he still down? What's going on? I'm so confused. Maybe it was the way the camera angles are working. I thought play resumed, but they're all still sitting down, the players that have been hurt. Oh no, I hope he's not hurt. It looked like a bang. Like it looked like a bang they had, so I'm hoping it is just like a bad dead leg or something he's got. Oh, good ball in the middle for Son, tries to flick it on, but there's nobody really there. Ball's not strong enough to carry through to anyone offside. In any case, and Girona really do affect the game from the bench quite often. So some of these guys like Dovbike, who's just not been in the game, I'd expect to see him go. Maybe my boy Ivan Martin might make way. Maybe Kuto, if he's taking this bang, could make way quite easily. So the bench of Girona does give me a bit of fear at the moment. Finn, good to see you. Fist bump, my man. Thanks for joining us for the game week watch along. I see Stuani, I see Porto warming up as well. So yeah, a lot of Girona subs probably imminent, maybe a bit of a shake-up. Yes, Kuto's on his feet, he's jogging to the sidelines. Unassisted, that's good. He's probably going to be fine. Just a bang. Good. Oh, that was a fear one. That was a fearful one.
Yeah, you don't need that, do you? Oh, excuse me. Tired.
This might be Frank that's coming on. Oh, why see this Franca guy? I'm quite excited to see this Raksai guy, Bucks. I say I'm pretty sure he's been rated. Let's have a look at the Girona scores. So Arnau's up to a 60 at the moment. Aliesh punching 50. Samba 46. Bamba, sorry, 46. Sanchez 52 for me, but that's good. Clean sheet bonus about to kick in a minute. That's fun. Clean sheet bonus is kicked in for Tottenham. Romero up to 72. Van de Ven 67. Yes, please.
Zion Suzuki on for a clean sheet as we speak.
Oh, really?
Well, they're 1-0 up, 83rd minute. Got a decent chance.
Tatos.
Brennan assist.
Oh,
Brennan
it's a goal.
assist. And it was our boy's son.
Tatos, thank you very much, mate. Tatos is here. Villa to Glory. Gifted 5 memberships. Thank you very much. Sean Connolly, Brendan. Koita, for you, Charlie. Yes. Charlie's team is like all Newcastle plus this guy. So Charlie's game week is flying ahead of the Newcastle game. Narky Sharky, Gareth Hughes, welcome to the club. Thanks very much, guys, for picking that stuff up. And thanks very much for donating. Tatos, I really appreciate that, mate. Oh, did Ivan Martin maybe score there or something? Something's happened.
Brennan Johnson, what a boy. Look at that. One touch it took him. Richarlison could have done that in fucking 10 days.
Oh, Savio just played the ball across the 6-yard box and Ivan Martin was like a toenail off of touching it in. Didn't touch it, but so no attempted assist or big chance missed or anything. But there's Sonny Boy in that attacking spearhead, arrowhead role, getting on the end of that. Lovely finish from the big man wearing the captain's armband tonight. 2-0 Tottenham. We never stop. They'll go again.
Of course, my super rare and rare Brennan are just chilling in training, of course.
It was a penalty for Koita. It was very soft, Charlie says. We don't care. We'll take it. Up the Villa. That's it, Tatos. That's it. Won the Villa. Hope you enjoyed the latest Villa video. And Villa, by the way, are going from strength to strength, Harry Botty, aren't they? Sitting 5th at the moment in the league, mate. Spanking the Europa Conference League for fun. It's going to be a great season for Villa. 5th, mate, they know.
Yeah, they're flying, to be fair.
Ash doesn't look too happy. He knows this game isn't done yet. Crystal Palace at home, you can't write them off. Good sequence of play here for Celta down the left with Bamba, Aspas and Manu Sanchez all linking up. Oh, Manu finds Aspas inside the box. Aspas is dancing, pulls wide. He wants to cross, but probably nobody's there. Yep, nobody's there. Gets edge of the box, and Ivan Martin gives possession away. Fouled, but good.
Brennan Johnson. That should be Brennan now starting for Tottenham.
Cheers,
Richarlison
Titos.
will be
A thing of the past.
warming the Judy, I think, for the next couple. Who have they got in the next couple games is actually what I'm interested in. Because I could be falling into a nice little forward option here.
Who did I take for that Premier League draft?
Ooh, Chelsea
Ooh.
at home, then Wolves away.
Couto on the right wing, comes inside the box, edge of the box for Garcia, shoots, blocked. Oh, come on, Girona, knock at that door. 62 minutes on the clock in Spain. That's maybe Franca. 17. Free. I don't know what's going on here with these subs. But yeah, Girona attacking down the left here. Savio on the left, dancing. Comes inside on the right foot. Finds Garcia. Chips it up for Miguel Gutierrez. And foul for Girona. Celta's free kick. So Klein off and Will Hughes are coming off. And we're going to see, yeah, one of these guys must be Franca. No.
Nathaniel Klein.
Oh, Klein is on. And Ahamada. Hamda, is he a name somebody's told me about recently? Maybe not.
Ahmada, yeah. He played in Germany for Stuttgart.
Is he good?
Yeah, he's a player. Yeah, good player. I won his Super A, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at some point.
A Girona game is getting way more end to end now. Is it? Porto is warming up as well. He's getting stripped and ready to come on. The 63rd minute. Wonder where these changes are going to be made. Like who will come off. One of my players has to get subbed. That's the one I'm thinking about. You're going, Quinny. You're going well, Quinny, with your voice. Thanks very much, mate. Oh, is there more gifted memberships? Kevin Hurd, thank you very much. Thank you very much. 5 gifted memberships. Thanks very much. Weasel Mount, thank you. Daniel L. Hope he's enjoying it, guys. Isaac Pearson and JC Batigo and Mitchie. Welcome to the club, guys. Fist bumps to you all. Thanks for picking up your season ticket on the house. There's been a few gifted. Kev, Tatos, thanks very much. Padago earlier today. Thanks very much, guys. And yeah, the voice is just about getting there. Maybe need to get a day off of talking.
You need to. I was going to say you need to build a new stand for all these new members.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. We're selling out of our season tickets. That's it. Love it, man.
They're boycotting.
Aye, love it, man. Thanks very much, guys. Buzzing. Honestly, it warms my heart no end. You've got no idea. Thanks very much, Kev. Thanks again, Wayne, aka Tatos. Thanks very much, guys. It means the world to me. I'm really looking forward to the next member stream. Maybe try and do something over the weekend. Because normally at the weekend I'll have a day where I'll hang out with the kids and do family stuff and that, obviously, and then I'll try and do a wee bit of work, like this kind of stuff. Harry, as you know, over the weekend at some point, watch the games, maybe record something. But the kids are away for a sleepover, so it's kind of like me solo all weekend. So maybe do a wee members thing over the weekend after my voice recovers. Won't be shouting at the kids, so maybe I'll recover a bit quicker for a day, you know.
Have a look at for Bochum in the Bundesliga. Kevin Schlotterbeck, I'm guessing I think it is his brother, isn't it? It's Thing's brother. He's got a goal, an own goal, and a penalty won.
Wow. I remember that both Schlottos were at the same team, and the other one wasn't bad. He just wasn't the Schlotto, you know.
Yeah.
So it's good to hear he's getting in amongst it. Oh, Yangel Herrera, breakaway to Yan Couto! Oh, you fucking diddy. Oh, mate. 17, 18 yards out, right at centre of the goal. Oh. And he's I think he's Belinda. I think it's a goal kick. Oh, no, it wasn't. Yangel Herrera was fouled. It was Savio with the transition. Savio to Couto, and then Couto's just blazed that over the bar. Oh, so close. Ivan Martin, the unique, has been subbed off. Porto in. Gutted. Dovbike subbed off. Stuani subbed in. I don't think I've played Stuani anywhere this week. Let's have a wee peek. What's this done to my game week? So let's see. What did I go with? I went with Nketiah. So let's have a peek. What's this done to our game week? So Ivan Martin, 38. Raw score, 56 with the multipliers. Probably not going to do much for us. I really need these guys to get decisive quickly. If that third string team, as it were, was going to do anything. And then Savio, as we know, and Cap 220. Let's have a look at that. Cap 220. Manu. Oh, no, these scores need to update. There we go. Let's see. So Manu on Ivan on 40. These points are a bit better now, but not much better. Let's see. But the Manu's on now. Savio's on 44. That's a bit better. Decisive comes, he'll be good. And Manu, 64. Nice. Of course, that clean sheet was going to go bust if we get decisive, so can't really hang on to that score for too long and be happy about it. But yeah, that's the way it goes over here. 70 points for Arnau, 71 for Gazaniga, 60 for Blind. Huge scores in this game for the clean sheet bonuses rocking in. And Son on a 62. It's not as impressive for these Spurs forwards, is it?
No, not really.
Kev Herd, legend, mate. Jack Doyle, yeah, 2 streams. You say that again. Your voice still ends up better than when I started. Yeah, I think it might be, by the way. This morning I was like really fearing. Like, you said to me, like, wow, I might need to do all the talking. Like, it's at the beginning, like, I was like barely audible. Not saying I'm much better now, but feels I'm a wee bit better. Oh, yeah, Tottenham springing that around. Let's see. I've got the Girona game off screen for some stupid reason. Let's see.
No Maddison decisive yet. Don't want to jinx it in a good way, but he'll a lot of people would have played Maddison. Yeah. Big time.
Manu Sanchez, man. He's doing a number on Jan Couto tonight. Oh,
tucked up, is he?
Aye. He's done a great shift in at left back. We Manu, big fan of him. Oh no, it's went as a corner. Manu didn't quite get a number on him there. So let's see. Savio hanging edge of the box ominously. A few big bodies in there for Girona. Not too sure how they're going to play this one. Zion, no clean sheet.
Ooh, that's good. Sorry for Zion owners.
Corner came in and yeah, it's nothing.
What's Kerry saying? How you all doing, guys? Any updates on the new Dissy, Harry? What does Dissy mean, Kerry? Sorry. Or am I just being stupid?
Dissy, not too sure.
Yeah, I don't know either. I was thinking it was like some sort of Welsh or not Welsh word, but
Tony
like
scored at 6-0.
Go on, the Watty boy.
Go on, Tony. I've not got a notification for it. I normally get notifications when Tony scores.
Has his contract been ripped up, is it, for the pod?
For me, I don't know. Like, I did score 57th minute. Well done, Tony boy. Didn't get the notification. I don't know, mate. He says he's coming on, and he doesn't come on, and we don't hear from him for ages, and then he talks about coming on and doing more stuff, and then he does less. Discord.
Fair enough. Yeah. I know what he's referring to now. Yeah. Me and Feder said we'll open a little Discord for our podcast we have together. So yeah, we will be opening up that Feder, Kerry. Sorry, yeah, definitely. I'll gift another 5 if Girona win.
Let's hope so then. Mathers has played well. Yeah, he's been effective. It's just actions, isn't it? It's the off the ball stuff and just some of the small value actions that have been done so far. He's not done anything. It's not came off yet, really, has it yet? Couto still looks good, which is great for me because I was so worried about that banged up knee earlier. I was even worried he was going to get sent off before. And Girona are zipping it about now with a wee bit more intent. Couto out to, I think this is Porto, slashes a ball into Stuani. Stuani knocks it down for Yango Herrera. Knocks it back for Gutierrez. Oh! What a shot from edge of the box. Zips past the post. Girona are knocking. Double sub here for Palace. Looks like Mateta and somebody else is going to be coming on. Mateta normally means Edward will be coming off, so it's the end of Eddie's night probably. Jefferson Lerma coming off for whoever their sub is. Number 11. Is it maybe this fabled Franca guy? Aye, Edward off. Good shift, big man. Unlucky tonight. And then, yeah, is Franca on? So Palace going for it. 2 attackers on for a midfielder and an attacker. They're going to go and try and get something at it for the last 12 minutes.
Nothing to lose, are they, really?
Here comes Franca with a rubbish ball played for him. No Franca this time. Suzuki clean sheet gone in the 93rd minute. That's typical Japanese goalkeeper, isn't it?
Yeah, that's stinking. Jesus. Well, last second winner for St. Truden as well.
Wow. Belgium loves that kind of drama, doesn't it? Mad topsy-turvy games that look like they're going to be 0-0 and end up being like 3 each.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a funny one. He's doing quite a lot. I watch his vlogs. His vlogs are fantastic as well. I don't know if he's watched them, but they're great crack. It's good to see what he gets up to in that. And I kind of know the training ground that they're at because I'm about football and stuff like that here. So it's kind of cool seeing what they get up to there and what a day in the life of is like. You know, I really like that because also I like to think I was trying to be a coach for a while. See what happens in the future. But so he does that stuff and then he's like, oh yeah, definitely be back on to do this. And then he doesn't. And then it's one of those ones. Don't really know what to make of it, but he's a busy guy. Great that he does the podcast, but yeah, also I'd love to have him every week, but that's what it is.
High demand, isn't he?
Yeah.
High demand.
Oh, Madders zips it in for Son. Oh, goes to chip it into the box there, but it's blocked in Palace. So they're going to try and break away here. It's snuffed out quite quickly, and Tottenham are going to try and they're just going to yo-yo them around here, stretch them into space. Substitute here for Celta Vigo. Yeah, Belgium is just, you could watch any game and just, you could get lucky and it's just pandemonium. You know, it's a good league. There's just so much talent and every even the rubbish teams have got like 2 guys that might go on to be somebody, you know. So we're seeing 100%. Bamba come off from Mingueza. So Celta Vigo are taking off a striker for a defender at 0-0 in the 74th minute. So Celta Vigo, I feel like they're quite happy with a 0-0 draw. I don't know. So
you would never have guessed, man. That I know it might not be 0-0 after the next 20 minutes or whatever, but like Girona are always involved in 5-2s and 3-0s and whatever. And I don't know. It just feels like I'm just very surprised this game's 0-0. If I'm being honest.
Oh, Saganikov is about to come on. He's going to get the last 15 of the game. I suspect he'll be coming on. Probably Savio is a probably likely guy to make way for him. Maybe Kuto, probably one of my lads. Maybe a defender. Maybe they could take a defender off, like Blind, and maybe go at 4 at the back.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. But Celta Vigo having a wee attack now down the left-hand side. Number 14. And Arnaud Martinez, what a tackle, by the way, wins the ball. That's a Maldini tackle there. And Girona have a wee bit of Barcelona playing out from the back here. Arnaud plays into space for Kuto. It's just got a wee bit much on it. And at the halfway line, it goes out for a throw-in for Celta. The guy who scored the winner get injured celebrating. Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. It's just crazy. This is a crazy fucking league where, of course, that happened. Of course, last minute penalty, clean sheet loss, last minute winner, and then the guy gets fucking injured celebrating. Of course.
I love that. That's unreal.
Oh! Tottenham, by the way, trying to get sneaky there. A wee bit of football. Who's that came off? Is Saganikov on? Looks like somebody in the Girona bench there. Let's have a peek at the Girona game. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe this 1P guy comes back off. That'd be funny. The guy that came on for the injured guy earlier. So let's see. I'm not too sure if this has been made if I've missed it. But yeah, Friday night. I don't know if it's quite cursed tonight. Oh, Nunes and Stuani squaring up to each other. Starfelt getting in amongst it as well. But yeah, Tottenham, nice wee flash there for the 2 goals. This game's maybe just a wee bit tentative now, isn't it? But the Girona game, the temperature's rising. You know, Girona are bringing on more defenders, more attackers. Celta are bringing on more defenders. Yeah, this one's picking up.
Trying to shut up shop, aren't they? Away from home.
Yeah.
That's our monkey. BJ looks much better than Richard, lucky, sorry. Yeah. Agree. Hard agree. Oh, it's a good ball, that. Lucky Sonny boy.
Celta play a ball into the box. It's cleared by a few people. Eventually, doesn't really come to much. It's still Celta in possession, edge of the box, passing and moving. Nobody's really got the wit to cut the team open, but they get wide, slash a ball into the box. Blind clears it, and then the right back for Celta Vigo shanks it over the post for a cross. And Kerry, I beg your pardon, is with you all the way on that one. And here we go. Number 4, Arnaud Martinez. Yes! All my cards stay on the pitch. Arnaud Martinez for Saganikov. So they are going before at the back, but Kuto will be at right back. Gutierrez at left back. And then it'll be Wanpei the sub and Blind at centre back. But Blind will probably walk into midfield and the fullbacks are going to obviously widely attack. So it's kind of a really attacking change. Obviously it's a defender for an attacker, but Girona thoroughly shaped up now in like a 2-4-4 kind of shape. In possession of the ball here, but basically 2 defenders. And they're really wanting to win this game.
Ian, to answer your question, I am still playing footy, to be fair. I got a game tomorrow. Got a cup game, FAW trophy, which will be fun at home.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to keep in, not touch, I guess, but sort of keep up to date with scores or whatever. So I think they do scores on Twitter and stuff. Just at Canton F-Ball Club, if that makes sense. So CANTON F-Ball Club.
Saganikov did a wee bit of dancing around the edge of the box, dropped off for Garcia, who put a lovely cross in, but just nobody could get on the end of it. And it is just gung-ho from Girona and defend for your lives from Celta Vigo. Celta Vigo have literally got like 5 centre-backs playing there now. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but it feels like that when you look at them.
How's
Girona fans' heads in hands. Blind's been very good. I was going to say clinical and clever. I wasn't sure where to go with, but yeah, he's been very good. Very tidy on the ball, solid enough defensively without being a rock. You know, he's not like dominating defensively, but he's been fine. Made blocks, some tackles, always good in possession. He's starting a lot of stuff down the left here. Savio heavily obstructed. Referee says no foul. Play goes on. Heavily obstructed there. I think a lot of players do themselves out of fouls when they're instantly looking at the ref as they fall down.
It's a bit too early.
Yeah. They fall down looking at the ref saying free kick, you know. I think most of them just say, fuck you, get up.
That's funny.
So Harry Boy's playing tomorrow. We're missing a wee bit of El Clasico. Maybe doing a wee watch. I might do a wee watch long for that. Maybe catch you second half, Harry, if you're back for it or something. I don't know, but you'll be missing it.
Kick off at 2:30. We do. So yeah,
you'll be right behind it then. Yeah,
yeah,
you'll be missing it. Girona are in this funny situation some teams get into, Harry, when some teams go all out attack and bring all these subs on. Sorry, I'm going to sneeze. Where they've kind of got too many attackers on and they're kind of all wanting to be in the same place, or none of them want to be in a different place, or very interesting. We're about to get a debut for Brian Heel for Tottenham. Now, I think Brian Heel could be a monster scorer for Tottenham under Ange if he gets into this team somehow, but if he did get in the team, it'd probably be the expense of Maddison stylistically. And maybe he plays wide, who knows? But I'm really excited to see how Gill does.
Yeah, good player. Very good player.
Gill or Gill, depends on what your taste is.
Ooh, Kev says 1-0 Celta.
Uh-oh, we're behind. We're behind. Don't ruin us. Don't spoil us, Kev. If I've not said it, we don't know about it. Celta fired the ball into Aspas anyway. Aspas, let's commentate it out. Let's see what happens. It's with the right back. I'm not too sure that is. I made some subs. But it's with Tapia now. Tapia swings a ball in behind the offside trap there. Goalkeeper drops it. And it comes to somebody who taps it on for number 14. And it's, they're saying offside or penalty or free kick to the goalkeeper. I said free kick against the keeper. I was talking to a Girona fan, David. I'm sure his name's David. I'm sorry if it's not. I was me and a Girona fan that talk a wee bit now, and he was standing up a wee bit for Gazzaniga, and I'm like, every game this guy gives away a goal. Like, if Girona concede 2, he's at fault for one of them. If Girona concede 1, he's at fault for it. You know, like if they concede 3, he was at fault for 1, maybe 2. I think Bentancur's back now as well, by the way. Bentancur's on the pitch.
Good player.
That's a foul. He does deck the goalkeeper there. Keeper makes a meal of it, but because he knows he's fucked it up. So Bentancur and Gill on for Kulusevski and Maddison. So that tells me Bentancur goes into the Maddison spot and Gill is probably going on as a wide forward.
Yeah, I would assume so. I think that would be the play.
VAR's checking it. It looks like no goal. Foul for the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper's so lucky. Gazzaniga made a meal of that, by the way. Gazzaniga, Charlie, yeah, I really, honestly, I can't, if I don't buy him myself, I can't recommend these people. Fran Beltran is coming on for Celta Vigo. He's a very good player, but he's just a defensive ball controller. He's not, I don't see him opening this game up much. Rafa Benitez is fuming with the goal being disallowed. And somebody's been sent off. Is it Rafa, I wonder? It is, yeah. Rafa's been sent off. Rafa's spitting. Rafa's in the touchline. Rafa's in the touchline, all black with his grey jacket. And he's just fucking spitting feathers. He's raging. He's like, giving it all the big licks in Spanish. And now his assistant's out giving it big licks. His assistant's out shouting, maybe at players and stuff. Or maybe, has the assistant been sent off too? Yeah, I think this assistant's been sent off too. 84 minutes on the clock.
Go on, Brennan. Brennan. Oh, another chance created for Sonny Boy.
8 minutes added in this Tottenham game as well.
Brennan's so fucking good, by the way.
Let's have a look at the scores in the Girona game. None of my guys are doing great yet. Bugger. Go on, Rafa. Rafa was brilliant there. He's going absolutely raging. I think they'll stick with Rafa. I know people, I think maybe you, Charlie, said it earlier, maybe his days are numbered, but I think they'll stick with him. He's too high quality a manager for them to dump him. Porto swings the ball in. Celta are very good defensively, clear it. I think they'll give him another 2 windows at least to shape the team further. Because they're clearly like tidy Celta. They just can't beat him,
Yeah, but they've never been really able to beat anyone, have they? I think Sam Ty was telling me, like, Iago Aspas has basically saved them from relegation for 5 years in a row.
Yeah, they've always been like the bottom third of the table over the last 4 or 5 years, but they've still beat teams by like a couple of goals once in a while, when they do get their points,
Yeah.
And they've just never had much money either,
Yeah, that's a good point.
It feels like they're spending money now, but
yeah, they bought that Duvakis from Utrecht or whoever.
Oh, yes, they did. Yeah. It's not even featured.
Yeah, he's on the bench, to be fair, yeah.
Approaching the 86th minute, Girona are just stroking possession around here, and Celta are in this really defensive. It's lined up as a 4-3-3 at the moment, but one of the guys is going to drop back to make it 2 banks of 4 now. And yeah, they're really Rafa defensive up tier. It's like phase 1 of his coaching is probably complete now defensively. It's just maybe go and try and get some attackers, but Girona are really struggling to find a line to play through. really struggling. And then Celta are just hoofing it off the Girona players, hoping for deflections for throw-ins and stuff like that. They're just pure hatchets, the way they're playing at the moment. Girona are really desperate to get the ball moving, but I said Celta are doing a really good job of just cutting out any line to try and pass through. Deep cross from Gutierrez. Oh, found some the edge of the box there, but wasn't able to control it, and Celta with a big clearance. Weasel Mount thanking them for the season ticket. I'd love to see it. Oh, Palace have got a goal. Andre Ayew, Harry boy. He doesn't do that, you say.
What a goal.
I didn't see him, just went for the replay.
After great finish.
Oh, so somebody's crossed him the ball. Oh, Pedro Porro gets caught under the ball. And then boom, volley from Ayew.
Great finish, by the way.
That's what I say. He's just like a really good player. Like he's an elite football player. He's just not that great at anything.
He hasn't scored in 1, 2, 3. Honestly, he hasn't scored a goal, Quinny, since April last year.
Oh, questioning it for handball, but nah, chest, I think. I think it's chest.
Ooh,
I agree. But that's great technique on that strike, man. You know, he's like
great finish.
Yeah, like he's a solid player. Like you can't fault him for like what he can do. You know, he just doesn't do many goal scoring things. He's good at tackling, passing. You know, he's good at all the basic stuff.
Yeah, it's like a pizza maker not being able to make a fucking pizza. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, fair enough.
Literally
He doesn't control that with his hand. I don't know why they're trying to check it so much. I know his hand is like there, but you would tell with the bounce of the ball. It's coming off his chest. You can see him put his chest out. He puts his pecs out to it. He's moving his hand away.
It is chest.
Yeah. And here we go. Porto down the right.
That angle doesn't help him. It hits his arm after the chest. It does.
We sure about that? Yeah, maybe.
It does. 100% it does. It's arm, it's chest, and then arm.
Can I touch it? Can I touch it building up to a goal? I think they must have decided it's no touched, I think, by the way, because I don't think we can. His hands are by his side. Ball bounces. It doesn't affect the bounce of the ball. You know, it doesn't gain control of the ball through it in any way. You know, he gains control of the ball by his chest. Doesn't look happy with what the referee's just pointed for there. I think he has pointed for a goal. Ayew doesn't look happy.
Yeah, goal.
He should be. Yeah, it's 2-1. Yeah, confirmed. 89th minute in Spain. I'm going on the 90th minute. We've 5 minutes added on, I'm told, as well in the chat. Kev Heard, my man. Let's get it, Girona. Come on. Saganikov.
See, Madison's saying literally it went chest, arm.
Yeah.
But clearly they can't do anything about it. But yeah, definitely touched the arm. You could see that.
Oh, Yangel Herrera! Yangel Herrera! Edge of the box for a strike, big man! Oh, yeah! Woo! Well done, big man. Maybe save the team a little bit. What a strike. You just seen him line it up, edge of the box. He got the ball from the left-hand side. He's then coming across on the outside of the box, coming out across the edge of the box. Struck it, far post, bottom corner. 1-0 Girona on the 90th minute. I don't know.
Of course it was Alexi Garcia. Of course it was. He'll be in so many good lineups. So many good lineups.
Goal! Yangel Herrera! Let's see who did get that assist. You're saying it's Aliesh. I'm guessing you know that. Oh, it's on screen. It was Aliesh.
Yeah.
Oh, Blind fired it in. And Aliesh Garcia does like a centre forward layoff, like, little flick behind the corner. And then Yangel takes it from there. One shot across, boom. Love it.
What does that do for your teams, Quinny? As far as
I think I need Kuto to maybe pick up his points a bit. Where is Kuto? Yeah, he's on the 40s. He's not. And Martin subbed off, obviously, so I'm not sure it saves me
so
much, but
Kuto's
it's
got,
fun to celebrate. Clean sheet's gone for Manu now.
I mean,
I'm
you
on
got your
200
captain
points.
pick, right?
Yeah, I'm so far right. Yeah, I'm on 200. I don't think that's good enough. I need Kuto to do better.
Yeah. And Martin
Savio,
as well as the unique, obviously. Pulling some weight.
Savio still on 44. And Sanchez without the clean sheet. It's on 60. Decent.
Don't mind that.
Yeah, I'll take that. 84 for Aliash Garcia all of a sudden. Huge score. Wonder what happens now. Does Celta come out and Girona sit back? Does that maybe offer a wee counter-attack opportunity? The pre-assist from Blind is so good. Yeah, it's really Blind. Like Blind is really the one that creates the goal there, but he just fires it in and Garcia just pams the ball into the a different direction, into the path of Yanghill, and then it's just beautiful. I've not really paying attention to Spurs game. I was interested in watching Brian Hill there. I've just seen it get hacked down by Anderson, who's been booked now. Gazaniga's going to try and time waste a bit. You get away with one tonight, Gazaniga, big time.
Eibar 5-1 up.
Wow, really? That's incredible.
Yeah.
Against Vallecano?
Valladolid.
Valladolid, sorry.
Goalkeeper, 2 errors led to goal.
Wow.
And still managed an 18, which is not bad.
Last couple of minutes, this Tottenham game is getting spicy. Andre Ayew booked also now.
Well, more bookings and goals, I can tell you that in the Prem. Some big scores from the Eibar boys.
Oh, Kuto, possession lost. Oh. Come on, man. I need Kuto to go and get something on the break here. A wee cheeky assist or goal. We last man tackle, clearance off the line, something. Kuto, come on, wee man. We need you to get your weight pulled.
Last kick in the Tottenham game, I think.
Yeah, that's all she wrote. Is that all she wrote? Still see Hodgson still sounding about like he's working.
Offside, I think, maybe.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm looking at as well. I think we're at the same point. Starfelt looks knackered. Aspas looks gutted. Here we go. Is this Bentancur?
Oh, yeah. Kev said he would gift members. He just gifted 10 members, Quinny.
Oh, wow.
Because Girona won. Remember he said?
Oh, of course. Kev, what a guy. Oh, thank you very much, Kev. You're an absolute fucking hero. Big fist bump. Oh, you're a shot to kill when I see you for sure. 10. Oh, what a guy. So we got Ricky Lomas, Harry Fletcher, Will. Love this. Vincier, Olympic manager. Good to see you, mate. Stevie Hayford, Pontus Janssen. Nick Noyd. Good to see you, mate. I just wasn't sure what to do with that G there. Rishi. Oh, fantastic. BR4.
Oh, big chance. Big chance.
Oh, yeah. Franca. Oh, the wonder kid as well. Poro, did he get a touch on that? Yeah, that's good block from Poro. Girona have got a corner here, 95th minute. Sakanikov's got to take it, so there'll be no more decisives for Aliash Garcia, hopefully. Garcia's gone over, but to maybe say, hey, Saganikov, I'm taking this. Maybe not. We'll see what happens. They're both in the corner now. Kuto's not going to get on a header, so let's hope something happens where Kuto can get on the ball. Kev, you're an absolute hero, mate. Fist bump. Fucking legend. And yeah. Oh, yes, we've dropped the ball deep to Kuto. And Kuto is running away from the Celta Vigo goal. He's running away. He's just running away from everyone. And then 1P drops it back to him, and he just fucking lumps it up the park like a rugby kick. And it's headed back to the Celta goalkeeper, who picks it up quickly and puts it into the air. Halfway line, Yangel Herrera wins the header. Savio breaks through the offside trap, scoops it through, but it's headed back to the keeper. Savio unlucky. And the goalkeeper punts it upfield once again. It is 100% full time at Tottenham Palace now. And it goes out for a throw in right deep in the Girona half now. Kev Herd, you're an absolute hero, mate. Thanks very much. Absolute legend. I'm looking forward to more streams we'll be doing this week. I say I'm planning on watching the La Liga game, the El Clasico game. Game finished 1-0 to Girona, and Michel, the manager, is buzzing. Savio's gutted, man. He's like, I should have done it. I should have got you. He said to Stuani. Savinho got man of the match. What do we think about that, Harry? Your account has been locked. Your account has been locked because Twitter received a compliant digital millennium notice post you under Twitter claiming you have infringed on their copyrights or something. The fuck is this?
Where's that notification? Email or on Twitter?
Twitter.
Really?
DMCA. What have I used? I made a picture recently. I wonder if it was that.
You made a picture?
Yeah, like I made a picture and put it on my Twitter. Like a mad fucking thing of like, was it Matt O'Reilly or Kieran Trippier or some shit? I don't know.
It can't be that, no. Everyone puts pictures of people up.
Yeah.
Was it maybe to do with like the stream?
No, we weren't streaming on Twitter tonight.
No, not tonight. I mean earlier on.
Note that if you have an email address with your account, we've emailed you copies of the notices we received against this account. Okay, let me read this. Sorry, guys. The fuck is going on? So yeah, let's have a look at this. Why was Savio man of the match? Harry boy, let's have a look at the ratings and we'll wrap this show up. But he scored 49 points. Fair enough. Good performance overall from Girona. Some high scorers there. Aliash is getting all the headlines there with an 84. Not much else there that spectacular. Arnau on a 74 will catch the eye. Manu coming in with a 53. Not too bad in the end. And then the Crystal Palace game, Harry boy, what did you make of this yourself? I know that was the one you were mainly watching.
Yeah, I mean, it got going, didn't it, eventually? I think the times that Tottenham scored, it kind of just killed it for Palace, didn't it, really? But they had a couple of chances to kind of score from a set piece. That Doucouré was class, wasn't he? His score kind of reflects it. Son got his goal. Madder's not scoring will be big for Champ Euro guys that don't have him, if that makes sense, because things are still alive, I assume. Van de Ven, no, good score considering they lost the clean sheet. Same for Romero. But yeah, unfortunate if you've stacked Tottenham defensively because, you would have lost some big points on that goal going in. So, yeah, interesting. Papasar looked really good. And hopefully Brennan Johnson can kick on from there now after, coming in for Richie and getting that assist pretty early on. Hopefully, he can maybe get a start for the next game. But yeah, look good. Tottenham's still really good, but they'll be gutted to have conceded late on there, 100%. Yeah,
I think it was a tweet for the live stream tonight.
Really? Is that what they said?
It doesn't tell me why, but the following material has been removed from your account in response to a
it's not on
takedown notice copied at the bottom of this email. If you wish to contest this removal, you may seek retractions from the original reporter or file a counter notification. Retractions are not guaranteed.
It was like football something, wasn't it? Fantasy.
So I've got it here. Right? So I tweeted, set for the live stream, fantasy football payout, then roll into some game week watch-along action for Palace v Spurs and Girona v Celta Vigo. Maybe have some guests, winky face, see you there. And then the link and then all the hashtags. So maybe they think I'm like pirate streaming it.
Potentially, but why would Twitter care? Like people always... Twitter don't care that somebody's pirating something, type of thing. But does it say who actually is it Twitter that have done it, if that makes sense?
But it doesn't really explicitly tell me what I've done or what they've got a problem with.
Somebody's either report. There's no way Twitter just look at every tweet. Like, you must have been reported, surely. Like, I don't get how DMCA claim, but that's like a copyright claim, isn't it?
I don't know.
DMC, yeah. When you get on YouTube, if you get like a copyright claim, it always says DMC.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know what the A stands for, but
file a copyright, file a counter thing. Where did I do that? I don't think I used anything in there that is against copyright. It does say I'll copyright all this stuff. How are claims processed? What information? What happens next? My content was removed. What if I want to contest the takedown? So I should be doing this on stream, guys, but it's really you received includes the contact information of the reporter. You may want to reach out to retract counter notifications. Yeah, retract and counter. I can't do both of these things. I'll do them later. Sorry, guys. We won't digress on it anymore. But Harry Boy, yeah, it was a very good game from Tottenham overall. I'm really sorry, guys, for that little digression there. And it kind of kicked into life the second half. Obviously, as the subs rolled on, momentum started to slip away from the game. But it was a good kind of Friday night watch for as little goals as we got, wasn't it?
Yeah, 100%. Definitely worth a watch, just about, after the first half, I would say. But yeah, it was good.
Okay, so my account is now unlocked again, thankfully. And yeah, got a lovely wee tweet there from Monkey. Thank you very much, mate. And yeah, I don't know why Twitter have taken that bloody tweet down. They must have thought I was illegally streaming it or something. Or somebody might have. Media can. Do you know what it. What? Mate, wait till you see this. I've got it here. The media cannot be displayed. Do you know what was in this picture?
No, what was it?
It was a screenshot of the rewards I won. Like, in terms of, the wee teaser picture you get from Sorare.
It said 6 rewards or something, didn't it?
So there's no way Sorare are chinning me for copyright on using their fucking rewards page. Appeal.
Very weird.
No, I'm not looking to appeal. Or what am I looking to? A counter notice. Appeal a locked or suspended account. Oh, I'm not like suspended or anything anymore, so I don't really need to appeal that. I want the retraction thing. Where's that? Excellent. Well, guys, anyway, I think I'll love yous and leave yous. It was a great watch along. Hope you all enjoyed it. Hopefully that your game week has got off to a great start. Better than mine and my copyright strike and my subbed off unique and whatever. I don't think Champion Super Rare will be happy for me this week, Harry. Maybe that under 23 team is maybe a wee bit fucked. But hey ho, the game week is up and running. And yeah, buzzing for it. Thanks a lot for joining me, mate.
Yeah, all the best, mate. All the best for this weekend and everyone watching.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. And yeah, there'll be more streams this weekend anyway. So I'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys.